A power wash simulator is
Hello, hello, chat. Hope everyone's having a good night, good day, good evening.
Yay, it's episode 100.
Yes, we got to 100. Funnily enough, there's still people on Twitter that will be like, well, didn't we cancel them? They don't stream anymore.
Have you actually seen people that have been saying that?
Yes.
Really?
I've had a couple people before tell me, they're like, well, you stopped streaming, so like clearly we won. It's like, well, no, we literally never did. What the fuck are you talking about?
You don't have to say out loud, but you should send to me who said it, because that's amazing.
And also, thank you, Sly Maverick, for the 2. Congrats on 100 episodes. Thank you.
Oh, that's beautiful.
And we have never stopped.
No, I don't think we've ever missed an episode. at all. Now that I'm thinking about it, there have been times when not all three of us have been together. I mean, now it's just two of us, but like for the first year, all of the episodes we're going through, so it's awesome.
Yes. And unfortunate chat, but Lumi still has work.
Yes. She still has life. She's captured by work. She's of course welcome if she wants to like call in, but
yeah, but
you know.
she had the business. She's not even home now until like another couple hours.
Yeah.
So
like that's understood.
We're kind of just gonna hang out tonight, do a little AMA. If any of our friends want to join in, they are free to drop by and hang out.
Yes. I've invited a couple of people. Lumi is busy with something different. I don't know what she's busy with, but
we'll touch on a couple random things that have happened this week. Kind of boring news a lot of the time. Let me make sure I'm not going to show porn if I swap to the other screen. But this one was kind of making the rounds today. Is Carl Jobst is back making videos, and this time I did not watch this video. This video is like a fucking hour long, but supposedly it's the cheater cat girl on Twitch got banned. The Riley girl. And he's got like an hour video about them being banned, but then spends the entire time talking about how they didn't cheat. So I don't... Look, somebody can maybe tell me what the video is actually about. I'm not watching like an hour and a half video on this. I don't care enough.
Not worth it.
I am
not worth it.
Of the opinion they cheated. And I really don't feel like I need to say anything else, you know?
No, I agree. I think that the individual did cheat. I mean, like, what's funny is you had he brought up so many of his sources from his first video. Did you watch his first video? I'm curious.
No.
Okay, so in his first video, he brought up a lot of sources trying to prove that they didn't cheat, including saying that somebody who made, like, cheat engines and shit, they're like, oh, this individual says they didn't cheat, so clearly they didn't cheat. And I'm just sitting here like, I don't care who says they don't think that they cheated. I'm pretty sure they cheated.
Avenged for 10, happy 100th, thank you. And Crazy Koala Man, member for 12 months. Congrats on 100, thank you. Isn't Carl the one who had the century-long lawsuit because someone cheated in a Donkey Kong tournament? Yes, he is the one that recently lost against Billy Mitchell. And I will say this, because I am deeply annoyed by this in kind of the internet spaces. But some people, when a extremely morally bankrupt person gets 1 W on somebody who's slightly worse than them, suddenly they're a good person again. So, like, if you go to Billy Mitchell's Twitter, it's just constantly people sucking his dick about how awesome he is now that he beat Carl. No, he's a malicious litigant. He has sued 100%. Multiple people into not talking bad about him, like, using their free speech rights, because he just has infinite money to keep, like, fucking with them.
Well, to be honest, if you are Carl Jobst, he technically goes into Billy Mitchell's financials, and allegedly, according to Carl Jobst, Billy Mitchell is actually flat broke, and Billy Mitchell needs to sue him so that Billy Mitchell can make money. That's according to Carl Jobst. I'm not saying that is fact. I thought that was really crazy that he did that. I'm just like, you're gonna get yourself sued again, man. Are you fucking stupid?
Yeah. Like, the problem is, he's just, like, objectively a bad person, but everybody's like, oh, well, he won his lawsuit against Carl, so he's good now. No, he's not. Carl was just worse. Like, I don't know, you guys need to, like, stop with this. And I mentioned the same thing is kind of happening with Sylvie Spark right now, where people are kind of starting to rehire him and bring him back into their spaces. Like, no, he has multiple accounts where he harasses people, like, day in, day out. He is not a good person. Like, he's not fixed.
Are they rehiring Sylvie Sparks right now? Are people actually doing that?
Yeah.
Oh, really? Oh, no.
And then, God,
they get what they just...
Who was the other one? I complained about 3 different people, basically. Here, let me
they get what they deserve if they rehire Sylvie. I'm gonna be real
hide
with
my
you.
Twitter. Because I know I tweeted about it the other day. I had like a long screed because it annoys me to no end. Ba-ba-ba-ba. That was before I fought with this person.
Another Sylvie dot coming. We'll see. We will see. We will see.
Oh, it was with Naira.
Yara?
So chat. For those of you who don't, Naira, the trans one.
Yeah.
Yeah. So we're sort of seeing it a little bit with Naira now because somebody released a docs on Naira on Kiwi Farms and doctored a bunch of screenshots about them. To the point that even Kiwi Farms locked down the thread and said this is basically lies, don't believe it. And now people are starting to be like, oh, Naira is so put upon in this community. They're such a nice person. It's like, no, they're still a piece of shit. Like, we're still talking about, no, I won't leave your children alone, Naira.
Yeah, no, yeah, for sure.
Just because some asshole made up a bunch of lies about her on Kiwi Farms does not immediately fix them. They're still a terrible person.
I talked about this on Wednesday, and it's just like, listen, you guys need to be careful because you're going to allow somebody to become a bigger victim than they already tried to pretend to be, and you really should not be doing that. There's a lot easier ways to get digs on somebody that is actually evil to a lot of different people, and by spreading around false information, you're just making it easier for them to play victim.
Yes.
So.
Can I show this? Yeah, I can show this. The post is unavailable. Because I can pull up a bunch of random stuff I had this week.
I replaced my spaceboard with the one key sample I got. That already feels much better. I'm gonna have to buy some of these keys. Unfortunately, I need like 3 boxes of these keys, and each box is like $36. That's insane. Wow.
God, I'm going way too far back. I'm dumb. You didn't delete the thing, did you? Oh, here it is. I'm blind.
This is how Chibi reviews got popular. How did Chibi reviews get popular? Did he actually get popular by just crying victim? Because like, I don't believe that. I believe he actually like said things that people resonated with. I know that he himself was doxxed, and that like made a lot of people have a lot more sympathy for him, but I really don't know a whole lot about him. For Dan, that's a whole story I'm just not really knowledgeable on. I just remember he gets doxxed and a bunch of people start paying attention, I guess. Chibi makes Grums look reasonable. That's a hard thing to say, my man. That's a hard thing to say. Grums is, I don't know if I would say that.
So chat, this was kind of a thing this week as well. There's this person selling this VTuber model. My VTuber model, asking for $10,000 or best offer. The package is worth $14,000. It's a fully rigged model with 3 outfits, 2 full body VTuber models with 2 outfits, 18 emotes, alerts, panels, loading screens, just chatting, stream schedule, 100 plus artworks. So here's the thing. She very well may have spent $14,000 on it. But we've talked about this before. When you buy a VTuber model, it is immediately lost a bunch of value. The value does not increase on VTuber models. It goes down.
It's like a car. As soon as you drive it off the lot, it's immediately lost a lot of value already.
Yes. It immediately drops in value, and it's because it is now attached to somebody else's reputation.
Uh-huh.
And you're not selling the model now, you're selling the reputation. And this person kind of doesn't have like a stellar reputation, so she's not selling much in regards to that.
And I was curious, you now have what her reputation was.
Well, you now have to find a person who is willing to spend $14,000, or I guess in this case, $10,000 on your model, instead of just buying their own.
Uh-huh.
Like, that's the thing. You see all this stuff here, like 18 emotes. Okay, that's $200. Possibly. Well, here, I'm just going to do it basically this way. For these, I wouldn't put it over 1,000. If you shop around for some artist, all of this, you'd get like 1,000. This is wild to me. I would have to see the 100 artworks, because this could range anywhere from hundreds of dollars a piece to like $5. So I have no idea where this is coming from. And then these are the most expensive parts. However, I do have to point out this part. It says ready to rig. These are not rigged. And then these are probably where your price is going to come from a lot. However, each of these I would probably put maybe 2,000 each, like purchasing. 100 plus artworks. Yeah, it's kind of lol on that one. I have no idea what that's going to mean. But that was not the controversy, because most people would look at this and they'd be like, too expensive, move on, have a nice day.
Mm-hmm.
Problem is the person everybody likes to beat up on, Elfin Psyop, made a comment. And all she said was, dude, on God, no hate, there's no way anyone pays $10K for a model, right? Holy shit, I bought both of mine for $20 on Booth and then customized them. VTubers don't spend thousands upon thousands on this if you just want to have fun and aren't Iron Mouse. This is just
especially that last part.
This is just a normal statement. This is not wild. This is not crazy. So I don't know like why this garnered so much hate. But I'm bringing up this person because I just think it's really funny that they decided to speak out about this.
Mm-hmm.
Kitsunera replied, while I agree, Kitsunero, you don't have to spend that much when starting out. I technically started for free too. This isn't just the model, and it's not just starting out. The person has started to get a lot of nasty comments thanks to your quote. It's like, what a part of this quote caused it.
Kitsunero needs to learn when to shut up, because I fuck's sake. Do we need to like scroll back to when she, acting like an NPC, joined the hate mob on other content creators that she doesn't like? For fuck's sake,
Well, that comes in the second part, right? Because Elfin points out that there's not an insult in my quote retweet. I do not condone or promote the actions of others if they're being insulting. That's not on me. I simply stated that I couldn't fathom paying that much because I'm a broke uni student and was advising VTubers to start out cheap. Kitsu replies, us creators are not responsible for the actions of others, but having near 100k followers, there are people that would just follow what you say blindly, which they did.
You don't say.
You said the model costs 10k, which it doesn't, and the package is clearly not for anyone just starting out. If you wanted to give general advice, why quote the person? So I need to point this out. It says the package is clearly not for anyone just starting out. Literally, yes, it is. Because
no,
if you aren't just starting out, you already have a model. It is, if you are buying a brand new pre-made model, by definition, you are just starting out. 100%.
Well, I don't know who else it would be for unless it was somebody just starting out. Because you can't like say, hey guys, this is my new model. Like, unless you're one of those VTubers that like has a bunch of different forms. I don't know, like, or you have like pink hair or whatever. I don't know how you can like take this model and say, oh, I'm not brand new starting out. Like, this is 100% a rebrand or a brand new VTuber.
Yeah.
Kitsunero's just wrong here.
The quote doesn't come off as wondering and advising. It comes off as condescending. And you know yourself that 90% on here do not look at replies. Plus, why should anyone take unnecessary heat when it's not deserved? I don't think that's okay. Just so we're clear, You were backing up the guy that's got like 1 million fucking followers on Twitch who said that he was gonna like send hate to me.
Not 100%.
Let's stop
just
playing
because...
this game of like you care about using your fans responsibly. You don't.
No,
you
she
care
doesn't.
about
In fact,
this because you thought you could get a dunk on Elfin, who I guess you don't like.
Well, I think I know one good reason why she might not like Elfin.
I mean, maybe.
One of her friends did make a negative video on Elfin recently, so...
Fair. But, like, I just saw this, and I was like... I had to quote tweet it, and post all the pictures of her just spamming retard at me.
Yeah.
I'm like, oh, we're supposed to be nice and responsible with our following, are we? Shut the fuck up.
She is so stupid. She is so fucking stupid. Dude, I bet you I could make a compilation of her being contradictory for like 10 to 15 minutes. Just be like, this is Kitsunero. She'll say that one thing is this and then be exactly the opposite the very next day. Why the fuck do people give her attention? Like, legitimately, why the fuck do people give her attention? Like, there's so many, like, I feel like, unfortunately, you know, when you talk about people that come in sheep's clothing, there's a lot of VTubers that came out in the summer that actually are based, but the more and more that I see her talk, the more I'm like, Kitsunero is like a fake based person where she'll say she has these views and then she'll back like Muslim ideals and she'll be like, oh, it's okay if my dad said he'll kill me or some shit like that because, like, you know, it's her family and all that kind of shit. So I just think that she's a fake. I just think she's like fake. I think she's fake, and I think that the more she talks, the more that's getting exposed to a grifter. I don't think she's a grifter. I just think she's stupid.
I will also say, just so we're not only beating up on Kitsunero, I bring up Kitsunero because I just thought it was particularly funny. She is not the only one that just decided that, like, they were going to start shit with Elfin. Like, first off, we have the original person replying, this is really rude. It's starting at 10k, but I'm taking offers on here, and I'm willing to haggle on the price. Kind of crazy to shit on me for the price with your big following. Like,
what a whiny bitch.
Okay. What?
That's the person that created it, right?
Yes. No, that's not the person who created it. That's the person who's selling it.
Right.
The person who created it did chime in. I'll have to see if I can find them in a minute. We have this one. If you don't want to spend a lot on models, that's fine, but that's a normal price for a customized one-to-one model with custom assets. No, it's fucking not. I don't know what you guys are smoking right now. No, that's not normal. Definitely. My model is worth a similar amount on its own just for art and rigging.
No, it's not. Try and sell that shit. Nobody will pay you for it. I guarantee to you, all right? If Iron Mouse decided to leave the next, like, tomorrow, she would not get that much money per model. I guarantee you nobody would want to buy it. Unless she decided to turn it into an NFT. A company would buy
Iron Mouses.
Well, company is a little bit different. Company's just a tiny bit different. But the thing is even if that were the case, like, let's just say that a random ass person decides to throw a shit ton of money like that into buying Iron Mouse's VTuber model. People don't like Iron Mouse because of the VTuber models. Granted, that is probably a big part of it. But if you got rid of the person that operates the model, nobody's going to care about the VTuber model, and eventually they're just going to walk away.
So Internet Zen Master for 5, Kitsunero can be a bit dented in the head. She is, after all, a German, and all the debuffs that come with it.
Oh, that's mean. I'm
sorry. I have to point out this person's, because this was actually the example I tried to use for some people to get them to understand. But it's like selling a customized car you may love, which is why you built it that way, but no one's going to want it at that price when you try and sell it. Someone might be interested at like 1/2 the price. It's that cars are very much like VTuber models, and that as soon as they leave the lot, they heavily depreciate in value. Like, horrendously. And you get like an extra debuff, because the people that like VTubers don't like seeing the models change hands. It's kind of taboo for somebody else to use the same model, and the model has a reputation behind it now. So you're not saying, I'm selling you a new car. You're saying, I'm selling you a car, the engine's kind of not working right now, and it's got a bunch of dents all over it. But, you know, I'll do you a favor. and I will sell you it for $1,000 under lot sticker price. It's like, no? What are you talking
Absolutely
about?
not. Absolutely not. Well, I'll give you a good example. So when I lived in Texas, I foolishly decided to buy a brand new car, and my mom was like, well, see if you can take it back. And they're like, well, here's the problem. The moment you drove it off the lawn, off the lot, it lost X amount of money. And it was a substantial enough amount. I was just like, so you're telling me that I would owe you that much money just for you to bring it back? And they're like, yes, and I can't accept it because you drove it off the lot. Like, I drove less than 100 miles. They're like, yep, that's how much it depreciates in under 100 miles. So
yeah, I have to laugh at this person down here. Just passing through. Howdy, you're right. People don't pay $10K for a custom model. They pay just for the rigging of said model in some cases. No, they don't. You people are stupid.
Listen, if you're paying that much, you better be like rich enough. Like if you're getting that expensive, like Kevin levels of rigging, I expect you to be rich and not need to make money. And the people that would buy this model are not those people. Those are the people that are stupid enough to think that they should buy this model. And I'm sorry.
Yeah. Here, Madam Savvy's in here, and this is the point I'm kind of making with this. Secondhand for $10K, you can get something fully custom. Like, you have to explain to me why I am paying $10K for this stuff, which, according to you, is only $4K under what you paid for it, and not just making up that extra $4K to get everything completely customized to just me.
Oh yeah, I mean, like, my clown model was under $1,000. And my 2.0 model itself was like under 1,500.
Yeah.
And that it does pretty good. And I mean, like, your model was not expensive that much either.
This model was like under 1,000.
Yeah. So it's just like, it's possible. These things can happen. It's just, are you willing to go with that? And it's just like, for that much money, I would never, ever go with somebody's model that already existed. At that point, you better include the YouTube channel and all of the other shit that comes with it, because otherwise it's not worth it.
People, where are you guys finding, like, these artists? Because even this person is like, all the quotes I got, paying for one to be made from scratch is only 3 to 5K. Who are you guys talking to? My 1.0 model had, like, very expensive artists behind it. The entire thing was 2K. And they were higher-end expensive artists. Where are you guys going to pay for this shit? I'm genuinely confused.
These people must be getting scammed on VGen for all their shit.
I kind of feel
they
like...
must be going to Nano, you know?
I kind of feel like some artists saw, like, Nano's prices, and they're like, I can charge that. Like, Nano shouldn't even be charging that, personally. Well,
to be honest with you, I've seen people make the argument that Nano charges the way they do because that's to keep people from buying, and only the people that are willing to pony up that money. It's like, it's going to be less people. And it's like, even then, it's just like, okay, then limit your commissions. I don't know. I just have never really liked seeing $10,000 as a starting price tag. Like, it doesn't seem like a flex to me. Oh yeah, I charge $10,000 for a model. Okay, why? If it's really that expensive, man, like, I don't know. I don't know, man. It just... Maybe I've seen a lot of... When I made my Cinder video, I saw a lot of retards trying to argue, oh, she's allowed to charge that much because she's been around and she's been in the game and she's got the skills. I was like, I don't feel like 10,000. Like, no, I'm sorry. It's still too much. Too much money for a fucking VTuber model. I'm sorry.
You've got more people in the quote tweets. Hi, you probably don't know this. I know you've been quoted a lot, but I think I want to try and break down some stuff for you. Typically, the art of the model is 2K. No, it's not. Rigging of the model is another 2K. Definitely not. Sometimes more, depending on the shading and complexity. I mean, that's true, but it's not more than 2K. Like, you guys are spending, like, way too much shit on this stuff. You were getting taken for a ride. 100%.
I just have to wonder, like, how many of these people are going to declare bankrupt. You know what's fun? Speaking of declaring bankruptcy, have you seen a lot of VTubers that are saying they're going on hiatus, or they're quitting VTubing, or they're saying they have to leave? Like this person. Part of me wonders how many of these people are quitting the game because it is too expensive, or some of them have had to declare bankruptcy.
Yeah.
You know, I don't know what to say other than just like, don't you guys have spent too much. Like, part of the reason why I'm able to comfortably do this and not break the bank is because I know how to spend money, I know how to haggle with people, and I know what's fair and what I think is bullshit, you know?
We got this one. Hey, you know, you could have just ignored this post, right? Someone has the money and can afford it, let them. Also, this doesn't include only the model. This is a full VTuber debut with multiple models. It's absolutely worth the price. Again, it's definitely not, because it's got depreciating value.
People are so stupid.
Heavily
Holy
depreciating
shit.
value.
Occo haggling? No, chat, like, legitimately. When I look at art, if it's over $100, I seriously have to consider if the artist, like, okay, so I use Ari as kind of like a litmus test for whether or not I'm willing to spend money, because Ari now, he's raised his prices just because partially inflation, partially just because so many people ask him. He's raising it so less people ask him.
So here's the artist, by the way.
Okay.
Biko Pronstar. Double this number and you're close to my next model. So this is,
oh gosh.
Yeah, so this is another person doing the nano thing and charging like $10,000, $20,000 models.
That's so dumb. That's so fucking dumb.
I don't know, like, who's paying for this stuff. I think some people are seeing this and they're like, well, you know, it's totally like you're paying for quality. Like, no, you're not paying for quality, because art varies like wildly, like extremely. Mm-hmm. I think a fantastic example is go to look at furry artists. There are some furry artists that can draw the Mona Lisa, and then there are furry artists that give you a crown drawing. Every single one of them charges thousands of dollars.
Oh, 100%. That's why I say you have to be picky with who you go with. Like, whenever I look at an artist for anything, whether it be for a model or it be for the next spicy piece of art I want, I measure them against my artist and say, is this person like good enough to for the value and price? Like, there's so many not safe for work artists I look at, I'm like, your style is good, but your price is not worth it, in my personal opinion. And that, again, that might just be my opinion, but it's just like, it's way too much. Way too much.
Here, chat, let me pull it up. Because I'm pretty sure when I went through her page, she specifically said that this was her model. Like, that she had made
it. Is Abiko an artist? Women don't know how to spend money. You're damn right. Some of them don't. Thank God Lumi knows how to stop sometimes. Tep wants to know whenever he wants to be let in. I told him. Should I just tell him anytime?
Maybe she's not the one making it, but the way she talks with Elfin in the DMs kind of made it sound like she was making it.
Mm-hmm.
I will go with chat, though. Maybe she's just ordering one.
Still retarded.
Yeah, don't stop spending this much money.
A model that expensive. A model that... She's, by the way, the one that got banned for having her tits out on screen that everybody said, oh, you deserve to be banned.
Yeah.
I just... Some of these people... I don't understand where... One, I don't understand where this money comes from other than just them being OF models. And two, I don't understand why they feel like they have to spend that much money on a model when there are so many artists that charge less and get the job done just as well, if not better. Because some of the rigging I've seen for some of these people that have their models that good, I don't understand why they would pay that much money. I just don't get it.
And then you have ones like this. Weird thing to say on a post that someone is selling 14K worth of assets for 10K on. Keep that shit to yourself. A 4K dip when we're talking about 14,000 is not that big of a discount.
No. Let's see, 14K.
Talking maybe 20%.
Yeah, something like that.
15 to 20%.
Hello.
Hi.
I don't know if Fugi Tech will work.
If you would like, I can bring up the model.
No, it's fine.
No, I'd have to reset the whole thing for that.
Your model will kill us.
Yeah, your model's terrible.
I know. No, it is.
Dog has arrived, yes. Put the dog in the corner.
What corner? What are you talking about?
Just like put his Fugi in the corner. I don't know.
I'm getting a thing for it. I need to move my drink before I spill it.
Problem is you can't compare it to the original sticker price. You compare it to the current market price, which is way lower than 14 or 10. No, yeah,
Occo
I mean,
on
like
the group one.
You can turn that off, by the way.
What?
The group thing.
I mean, I can change it to an individual. I don't know how to turn off individual people from the group because they change their whole page.
Yeah, there is a way of doing it. I just can't remember. I can't remember how.
Either way, I just do it individually.
Okay, sounds good. Ava said she'll pop in eventually too.
But yeah, people are very upsetty spaghetti with Elfin for some reason.
Elfin is just good at pissing people off. Maybe we need to bring her in as a possible third chair. She'll piss everybody off. It'll be amazing. I don't know. I'd love to have her on. Although she might talk about gooning all day.
Yeah, fucking V replying to it too. Obviously
Who?
selling more than her model, animations, over 100 pics, etc. The price is okay. One animation costs $200 an art piece and another 100 to 200 to animate. I need to see these art pieces.
Well, he's probably talking about the costs for the game that he's making. Remember, he is making a video game.
Yeah, but he's talking about this specific issue, so we have to see the art.
Mm-hmm.
You can't just say, oh, well, it's totally worth it. Well, maybe the artist just put it in an AI and had the AI animate it. We have no idea what the animation looks like.
Either way, I still think that V is wrong.
Yeah. Now we have Elfin, the artist you're talking about here, is getting harassed out the ass because of this post. You need to fix this. They really weren't. Fucking Tectone replied to it. You think 10K is a lot to start VTubing? You should see how much women spend on plastic surgery to start OnlyFans.
That is not comparable, in my personal opinion. For fuck's sake.
Also, it's fucking Tectone. Kitsunero, I thought we were supposed to be responsible with our big audiences. I thought we weren't.
Here's my question.
And you like Tectone.
Did Kitsunero reply after Tectone? Because we know that Kitsunero is an NPC and does whatever Tectone says, basically.
No idea.
Tectone being tone deaf, who knew?
Banana Juju and VTubing can be expensive, but let's be honest here. This is nuts. I spent half that amount on the down payment of my house.
Banana Juju is correct. Only 10K on a down payment? What the fuck? That must be a cheap house. Jeez.
It's just dumb that all these people are like going at it. And then here, let me kind of scoop back to her page.
Minus banana.
There are only 100 replies to this, by the way.
Mm-hmm.
This is somebody in support of them. Somebody in support of them. This person's just giving like good advice. Break down the prices. Yeah, this is in support of them. This is somebody just talking about the model. It's Kevin's rigging. They got Kevin rigging.
Oh, well, listen, Kevin is great, but like, I would never pay for his rigging unless I had fuck you money. I love you, Kevin. 100%. I love his shit, and I would pay for his rigging if I could. But I can't ever justify that much money. Like, at that point, the FBI would be asking me why I spent that much money on one thing.
Their model.
Like, this is how much money you make. Why did you spend this much money on this?
Their model mama. I don't.
By the way, you're not showing your screen.
I know I'm not. I don't know what's gonna be on her page.
No, to me in temp.
Well, I'm not showing it to anybody right now. I'm trying to look through her page. I can't find like prices or anything. She doesn't have like a link to somewhere.
Oh, if they don't put their prices down, they're that kind of artist.
Okay, I think I found their page. Dude, I don't like how that one looks.
Was it bad? Was it grody?
I mean, some of them are fine. Some of them are.
Oh, yeah.
Full body VTuber model 1,700 to 2,300.
What the fuck? So most of the price came from the rigging.
No, this is not the rigging. This is I mean, yeah, some of it might be the rigging. I don't know how much Kevin charges for rigging. This is the model.
Kevin charges, I think, $5,000 or $6,000 base for rigging.
Okay. This person, full body 1,700 to 2,300. Designed the whole character custom is an extra 150 to 300. Extra toggles for arms or hands is $40 to $100. Each extra outfit is another $500. If you want wings, it's 40 to 80. If you want different hairstyles, it's 100 to 250. Each extra face expression is 5 to 20. And if you want an on-off toggle for large articles of clothing, example jacket, cape, it's an extra $70 to $100.
I can see how that price gets up there pretty quickly.
Yeah. I mean, it's like some of their models look fine, but some of them it's like, what the fuck were you thinking? Like one of these, I genuinely can't tell if it's a male or a female.
Oh,
I think it's a male.
I'll judge.
Here, but
I've got a good male
here for you.
I got a good male gaze.
There you go.
Yeah, I can't tell.
You see what I mean? There's I think it's male.
They don't have those look like pecs. The problem is I don't see a bulge.
Yeah, no, that very much looks like a female's head on a man's body.
Yeah.
I don't like it. But this is their models. I would like to point out, look at the faces.
They're almost exactly the same.
They are exactly the same.
Oh my gosh.
Like you can tell really bad with this one because the heads don't really change sizes. So they just put the bigger head on the smaller body.
Holy shit.
And like you can tell like with each face.
Chat says they want to see.
I don't want to spread. Chat, I'm not going to show the artist's name if I do that. Because I don't want to like start shit with people. Because people are going to be like, oh, you're harassing the artist. This is the artist page with the different models they've done. And it's very same face. And zoom in a little bit. Oh, well, no, that's
granted, this is their style.
This was the one we were looking at a minute ago, where it's like, look at these four and tell me that's not just the same head on each one.
No, yeah, I 100% get to see it.
It's just like the copy-pasted face each time. And then here are the ones I was asking about that I can't tell if it's male or female. I genuinely can't tell.
I don't know, chat. I think my male gaze is not good.
Chat's saying male. I was thinking male too. But it's the face that throws me off. It just kind of feels like they took a woman's head and like plopped it on a masculine body and then put it in a bunny suit.
It's a male dude. Oh, you know what? You know what? It's the shoulders. It's the shoulders that give it away.
I really don't.
I think it's the shoulders.
I don't like how it looks.
Yeah, I don't either. But yeah, Aka's right. Very much the shoulders.
Yeah, if you look at the shoulders, it's like a deadpan giveaway.
But yeah, they have kind of all their prices listed out. So they were probably the cheaper aspect of it.
Probably. I mean, typically rigging does tend to get more expensive. Depending. Although it really depends. Again, you could go for a nano model that doesn't come with rigging, and it starts at $10,000. I mean, like, we had people that calculated Shylili's new model cost over like 20 grand because of all of the outfits that she came with.
Yeah.
Oh, it could be.
That's what annoys me, is a lot of the people commenting that this is normal are people who are objectively rich.
No, yeah, exactly. It's just like, okay, 0.1% of all VTubers will be able to afford this kind of shit. You know what I mean? And you and I are definitely not. I mean, like, we're you and I are probably higher up there than a lot of basic VTubers, but we're not 0.1%. I mean, maybe one day I could afford that much, but like, there is no way I would ever be put in that bracket right now. And so I could not imagine spending that much money on a VTuber model, much less like spending money on something that's actually practical for me, like a car or a house.
I'm also going to point out a lot of the people that get these, and I hate to say it because people are like, oh, you're hating on the artist. A lot of y'all's art is not very unique or creative for spending that amount of money. Like, a lot of them are rocking like HoloLive models. And I think a lot of people know this. HoloLive models are old as shit and don't have any of the new stuff mixed in them. For some reason, HoloLive insists on using artists that are stuck in like 7 years ago and don't seem to improve at all. And that's what a lot of these people are getting. And it's like, why are you spending $40K on a model that doesn't have any of the new innovations that we have discovered over like the last 5 years? I don't understand.
Like bending forward or backwards or the tongue?
Well, like the thing with the bending forwards is it really affects like how you can turn the model. And there's a lot of creative stuff you can do with that. And there's artists that have done creative stuff with it. But people don't go for any of that. They go for the same stiff, sit in one spot model. And it's like,
yeah,
you're spending $20,000 to $30,000 and not getting anything creative or unique. That blows my mind. I could take that money and go to like a smaller artist and have literally every single toggle I could ever want in my entire life. And then you take that and you go to your artist and you get happy face, sad face, frowny face, we're good. What?
I feel like I'm being called out here, Mizu, because that's all I got on my model right now. I mean, I'd like to have more later,
but you didn't
spend
$40,000 for that.
This is true. I spent... that came with the model. It didn't cost me more. That's all that was free. Live 2D artists are expensive. No. Ari charged me $500 for my model. And it was $50 for me to get the latex outfit. I'm not going to count this lolly model because the artist who did it wanted to do it as a joke. But you really just got to shop around for the right person. And if you're paying that much, you're doing it wrong, in my personal opinion. You're paying way too much. You're wasting your money and your time.
Hi, Shiroi. Welcome.
Hello. I am kind of sick right now. I'm just giving that FYI there. So it might sound a little bit off.
Yeah. No, you're good.
I would almost say that rigging itself, since we're on the conversation of rigging, there's so many riggers out there. Sure, it's nice to put your name to something, but there's so many out there that it's like a saturated job market that why would you go for unless you legitimately want to put your name to a brand, why would you go for the big name instead of trying to go with something that is niche, because if you go with something niche, one, it's more likely allegedly going to be less expensive, and two, you could develop a bigger relationship with the individual, whereas if you go with somebody big, you might not get that relationship and you might not get that personality behind it. So I just don't understand why these people don't seek it out. It's very weird. I don't know.
My understanding of it is there is a bit of clout in using more notable artists for stuff.
Not anymore. I probably it used to.
Is a lot of that clout gone?
I
just don't think that it. I just think here's my problem. I think that the VTuber market is extremely saturated. Thank you, Kendra, for the raid, by the way. The VTuber market is extremely and horribly saturated, to the point where I feel like so many people are realizing that the things that worked like a couple of years ago, or maybe even last year, it doesn't work anymore. Like, you can't just come out and say, oh, this is the artist who did my artwork, you should follow me because they worked with me. It's like, that doesn't work anymore. You actually have to be worth a damn and, you know, actually have something good to work with. Like I feel like if I got a nano model for free tomorrow, I don't feel like that matters. I legitimately don't think that matters.
Yeah.
I mean, it might matter a little bit because that's a lot of clout right there. But
the only clout I see from it is, oh, you spent $10,000, you must be a rich boy.
Oh, I see it more as I see it more as you know, some random high-profile person just gave you just did free model for you.
I mean, if they did the free model, that would be a different story. But like, I can't imagine spending tens of thousands of dollars for even an outfit from her. It's just bizarre to me. Just bizarre to me. I don't know. So.
Yeah, one thing I find particularly odd is how there's been so many developments in the Live 2D technology, and yet it's kind of uncommon to see certain parts of it, like, well represented, you know?
Mm-hmm.
But Pat, pull up this for y'all, is she ended up responding to Elfin, except they kind of did this woe is me shit. They said a VTuber with nearly 100k followers decided to quote tweet my model sale post complaining about the price, and I've been getting a lot of negative comments ever since. No, you didn't. And I really hate that a bunch of VTubers quoted this and like, oh, it's so bad what Elfin did to her. She did not get any shit. Elfin got shit. This girl did not get any shit.
No, 100%.
Let me break a few things down since people don't know how to read. I didn't get the 14k number out of nowhere. That is how much everything I'm including in the package cost when combined. That's what makes me really sus on the 100 plus arts. Because we know from the 2 people that she commissioned for the model itself, that the model itself, out of that 14,000, is running her like bare minimum like 7,500. So half of that 14,000 is just the model by itself.
Right.
Now you've got to bit everything else, including 2 other models, which are probably, if she used the same artist, running about $2,000 each. So now we're at like 11,500 on the low end. And now we're trying to fit in 100 pieces of art, including 9 that are completely animated, and an entire streamer package in about like $2,000. That's bullshit. But you can't sit here, look me in the face, and tell me you bought 100 pieces of art for just 100 pieces of art alone for $2,000.
It's giving me some real you know those like 100 games in one things?
Yeah.
Or like, you know, the quality between everything just varies so drastically, or they're gonna sit down and be like, you know, you're gonna be asking, what exactly constitutes what here exactly?
Yeah, like they would have all had to come from Fiverr, basically. To just fit the price of the art by itself, they would all have to be like Fiverr. Yeah. Also, hi, Ava.
Hello, Ava.
Hi, Ava.
Hello. Happy 100th episode, everybody.
Yeah.
Much appreciated. Excuse me.
What were you gonna say, Ava?
So, well, I just walked into this hell just now, and I'm like, what the fuck is going on?
So number one, you're sharing your room with a dog and a dragon. I hope that's okay.
So this girl
That's
was
fine.
selling her model
Well, the dog has fleas, so.
for $14,000 or for $10,000. She says in total it
That's
cost
quite a lot.
$14,000.
The dragon may or may not have COVID. Can't be confirmed though.
But yeah,
That's a lot.
she says it cost $14,000 total. And here, let me pull it up so I can actually read out what all comes with it, and we'll kind of clarify
Oh,
some of
does
the
she have
prices.
like a?
So
Like,
she
I want to
is
see the
There's
spreadsheet.
she is selling a fully rigged VTuber model with 3 outfits. So from the artist she got, with that alone, just the art should be about $3,000. And then the person she got to rig it was Kevin. And Kevin starts his prices at $5,000. So before we get into any other part of this $14,000 number, we're already $8,000 down.
Mm-hmm.
So we only have 6,000
gotcha.
left to fit everything else into. 2 full-body VTuber models with 2 outfits each ready to rig. Assuming she got them from her first artist who did her model, which I'm kind of assuming she did, we are, with those 2 alone, that's like another $4,000. So now out of the $14,000, we have $2,000 left. In that 2,000, supposedly there are 18 emotes, alerts, panels, sub badges, and custom background music, 2 loading screens that are animated, just chatting and game overlay screens with 2 variants each, the stream schedule and backgrounds, and 100+ artworks, 9 of which are fully animated. So we're fitting all that in $2,000, about.
Is that how much you would pay for it?
Somebody. Well, I have like just with my normal model, I have 2 outfits. I have a slurry of emotes. I have alerts, I have panels. I have all of this shit, except for maybe 100+ artwork. But I have maybe $400 into all of that. So this is kind of this. No, I'm sorry, it's not worth it to me because I have almost as much as what they're selling for a fucking fraction of a percent of a price.
Well, no, because what we're coming up with is we're trying to figure out how we're fitting in all of this extra stuff in $2,000. Specifically the 100+ artworks. Because even if you're getting like your commission here artworks, those typically range you around like $50.
Depends, but typically so, yeah.
Yeah, like $50 to $60 for a your commission here one. And we've got to fit
Sometimes
in
more.
100 of those, 9 of which are animated, in $2,000 plus all the other stuff. So let's like go with Ava's number
Yeah, I'm not
and say
sure
she
that you
spent
can
$500 on that. So now we're $1,500 for 100 pieces of artwork. 100 plus,
Yeah,
sorry.
that's the one thing I don't have, which is 100+. That's gotta cost more than $2,000, right? Even if you got a lot of them from like Fiverr or something.
Yeah, like you're squeezing in
Especially
money.
9 of them of animated. Once you get to animated fucking art, that's where you're spending the big bucks.
So
Depends. It depends. It really does depend.
So based on the context here, I'm assuming this is a graduation person trying to recoup costs. Is that what is that right?
Yes.
I'm
Yes.
guessing, yeah.
They're leaving, if I remember correctly. They're not streaming anymore. And from what
That
I've gathered,
opens
this
up its own
individual
can
has
of worms,
controversy too.
Wait, I just
Exactly. That. I mean, can you think of any good VTubers who have like bought an adopted persona and like made it on that adopted persona?
I don't understand
Maybe
that
I'm wrong, but I
personally.
can't think of one.
Didn't somebody adopt that one Menhera VTuber who got mad at the plushie maker?
I don't
know
remember
how
who
that
was
person
at
is.
this point.
Oh fuck! They
You know what? My point made.
there. Fair enough.
Like I guess it's just kind of geez, the absolute regret.
Yeah.
So how long was this
Real,
person
though.
active
like,
for?
my VTuber
Yeah,
persona is my baby. I wouldn't want to sell it.
Dude, that's how it is for me. Like, even if I end up going through, like, doing a full redesign or something, I'm not gonna freaking sell it. That feels almost disrespectful, both to
It does. It does.
a lot of things.
No, 100%.
The thing is, she doesn't link to her stream anywhere.
She can't even find any of her streams.
I didn't say I couldn't find it. I think this is her Twitch, maybe.
She only has
2.5k followers.
Oh,
Than her on YouTube, guys. Yes, I got more than her.
What? What
I
is
think
her?
I might actually have her beaten out. No, never mind. I forgot.
So she streams with somebody else that has 2.4k and somebody else that has 300. And chat, we're not saying
How long
it's.
has she been active for?
Oh, sorry, I probably should check that. But
I want to look at that as the sunk cost. I want to see the most of. Sorry.
real quick, chat.
That is sunk cost.
Well, her last available live was 2 years ago.
Oh gosh, she doesn't stream.
Oh no.
Well, I mean, they could all be hidden. Like, if you go to mine, a lot of it's hidden.
I think they'd be under about, maybe, like when they joined.
When did they make their Twitter? That'll tell you.
Yeah, that could help.
Instagram. Are they on Instagram? They do have an Instagram. They have 8,000 followers on Instagram. Okay. Well, the account.
September 2022.
9,072 followers on Twitter.
And chat, the thing we're talking about is not like, oh, look, they're so small. Can you believe they're so small? No, 2,500 is fine. A lot of us here have around that number. The problem is we're not spending $20,000 on models and shit.
Yeah, there's the ratio here.
I feel like I overspent.
Compared to, how much did you spend?
I spent, I think, in the area of about 3K on all my stuff. So yeah, I'll be honest when I say I went out little, when I kind of didn't know what I was doing at first. I didn't know what I was doing at first.
Yeah.
I mean, that's okay, but
I
it's
mean,
just
I
like...
didn't either. I literally got scammed like 3 times out of a model. Before like, on Lucky Ian, and they helped me get a hold of an actual model.
I would say...
There's like 3 times.
The difference is you didn't make a $10,000 oopsie. This person, I guess, has made a $14,000 oopsie. Like that's the thing. It's just like, why the question I'm going back to, it's just like, why are you selling this? What are you getting rid of this for? Why are you jumping out of the game? What is attached to this? It's like, is there a Sonichu demon I'm gonna have to exercise before I can use this model?
Yeah.
Why, that's my question. Is just
well, and I talked about this before, but when I got my first model, I took out a $1,000 loan for it. And as soon as I did it, I was like, wow, this was such a really bad idea. That was $1,000.
Lord took out a loan for his VTuber model.
What? My bank has like a low interest loan. My bank offers low interest loans. They're like worth nothing.
That's so funny.
Listen, probably a credit union.
Yeah, I have a credit union.
Well,
I'm not going to say
go.
what because they're local. And I'd probably kind of narrow down where I am really hard if I said where it was. But I have a credit union.
My bank isn't active in my state, so
$1,000 loan, amazing. Look, chat. Every year I take out a $1,000 loan, and my credit is almost at like 800 right now. So talk to my hand.
I kind of just stick with the credit cards, but there.
I don't trust myself with a credit card.
I've never gotten a credit card because I also cannot. There's no way I'm trusting myself with a fucking credit card.
Yeah, I'd rather just have a loan.
It's nice to have it's nice to have the lever you can pull in an emergency. That is my position on the credit card.
That's what a credit card is supposed to be for. You just need to have the angst to say, okay, I will not pull this lever unless I need to buy a new car because my last one got totaled by an idiot on the road.
Yeah, I can't I don't eat. I only eat 1 meal a day, so it's like, so I don't worry about it.
As an aside, chat, my loan will be paid off next month. I still have an outstanding car loan, but that's a different thing.
We kind of got off of
Car loan is a little different.
When did this
that doesn't
person
hurt
make
you.
their account?
Yeah. Dude.
Man.
So what you guys are coming in late for was on their post, a controversial VTuber called Elfin Psyop replied to it, and they didn't really say anything mean. Like, let me pull it back up really quick so I can just read it, like,
By
word
the way,
for
I
word.
love Elfin Psyop, just saying.
Yeah. Like, she didn't really say anything mean. She just kind of
She's
gave...
a little schizo-fed.
Yeah, surprisingly, though, she was nice. And she's been nice to everybody that's replied to her, even though people are, like, trying to shit on her really hard. And she just shared, or she quote tweeted it and said, "Dude, on God, no hate. There's no way anyone pays $10K for a model. I bought both of mine for $20 on Booth and then customized them. VTubers don't spend thousands
true.
upon thousands on this if you just want to have fun and aren't Iron Mouse."
I just started out with
Give you
V-Roid.
advice.
I mean, yeah, I get it.
And people are
Again,
hating the shit
V-Roid
out of her for
exists.
saying it. Tectone replied to her. Of all people.
Of course you
Fucking-
did.
I thought he was supposed to be on vacation because of whatever the fuck he's dealing with right now. I guess he's got
literally never on vacation, let's be real.
Yeah, no, he's just gonna comment on everybody's shit.
Also,
He
really
had to
quick,
come out.
thank you for $10, Internet Zen Master. I follow a bunch of indie dude VTubers who have slowly built up a following as React VTubers. Their models are all unique, and I really doubt any of them spent $14,000 on their models.
Well, that's what we're trying to say. It's
You
just
don't
like,
need $14,000 to be unique.
Well, I was bringing this up a
you
minute
really
ago, but a lot of these people are like, I spent $14,000 on this model, and it's like, it doesn't fucking look like it. I mean, I'm not.
It never looks like it.
I look at my model, and then I look at your model, and I'm like, honestly, I think the movement on mine is better than yours. I don't know what
Yeah,
you spent
I
that
agree.
money on exactly.
the iPhone. That's what they spent it on.
Like, the thing I brought up is, let's assume, like, the lower price, I'm estimating that she spent, like, $8,000 on it. I could go to a smaller artist and rigger with $8,000 and get every outfit I ever wanted and every toggle I ever wanted and still have money left over. And you spent all of that on happy face, sad face, frowny face, and the basic outfit. The fuck are you on? What? Did you spend this much? Yeah.
Like, geez, I can only imagine how much I'd be able to get done with 14,000.
Oh, exactly. But I was gonna read through this part because she actually replied after the Elfin Psyop thing, which she's whining and saying people gave her a ton of hate after Elfin quote tweeted her. I don't know where it is because it's not on her post.
Can't find it.
Yeah, like, it doesn't exist. But she's like, I didn't get the 14K number out of nowhere. That is how much everything I am including in the package cost when combined. I have a spreadsheet that has everything included, detailed for anyone to view if they're interested. The price tag of $10,000 was decided after I've gotten advice from multiple people over what I should price her at. They lied to you. Gotta tell you.
Mizu, I sent you something that we can laugh at after this.
Wait, I have another question about this the sale.
Yeah.
Does it include channels?
No.
Doesn't mention
Oh,
that.
that's a good. Oh, really? It doesn't.
You're starting
not
from
That's
scratch.
actually good fucking. That's a very good question too.
Because, you know, it's like,
I mean, and look, if you're buying the model, the
at least you could
character and
buy
everything, why not get
an
the
existing
channel?
audience. At least you could buy the person's audience at
Exactly.
that point, you know?
Mm-hmm.
Says I do not expect
I mean,
anyone to
if we're
pay.
already selling our love and joy,
Says I don't expect anyone to pay $10,000. It is simply the set starting price. I will take the best offer given to me. I am also taking payment plans if needed because I don't expect anyone to have that amount of money on hand. That shit
Maybe
is so
treat me.
discouraging, and it really makes me sick. People talking poorly about the quality when my main model comes from a very talented artist and rigger. I really don't appreciate anyone talking down on their work, calling me a failure, and judging me over something that isn't for them to begin with.
Now, I'm not going to call them
Oh,
a
right
failure
then.
because that's not very nice. But why did they
no, I
decide to
wouldn't
stop
call them a failure
streaming?
either. Although
My
They-
best guess is
question.
they just didn't. My best guess is they probably didn't feel it.
They said mental health.
Okay, I don't believe it.
well, yeah.
Important
Yeah.
announcement. Some of you may be wondering where I've been. Truth is, I fell out of love with my OC and lost motivation for streaming due to my mental health. I don't feel connected to it anymore. Really took my time on making this decision because I was hoping it would just be a phase and I'd change my mind about it. VTubing is a luxury, as you all may know, and as a compulsive spender, I put myself in a bit of debt buying art, thinking I could just slowly pay it all off since I had consistent income with my job.
Burnout is a thing, yeah.
Burnout's a thing. I think the second part of this sentence is the more important one, which is
That
that
she's in
I'm a
debt.
compulsive spender and I put myself in debt buying art.
Yeah, that's yeah.
I'm in
that's
debt.
not-
Please
not
pay
debt.
my debts by buying my shit for me.
I know the
please.
screen.
I'm currently in a lot of debt. And do you want to know how much art I bought? None.
How much art did you? Oh, okay.
Yeah, no
You're
art.
smart. You're smart. You're smart.
Art is kind of a trap, honestly, for VTubers. I'm gonna be real with you.
It
Kind
is.
of is.
I have never seen any.
Yeah,
like, just-
here's why she's complaining about the price.
I have
It's
like
even in
2 or
her
3 good artists
announcement.
to do art, and it's in a reasonable price.
With all of, she says, about a year ago today, I lost that job. I had been missing a lot of work due to health issues. I'm currently working on getting under control and properly diagnosed. With all of that time out of work, I've fallen even deeper into debt and I've been struggling paying it off ever since. That being the thing that solidified my decision, I have no other choice at this point but to sell my entire VTuber model package in order to get out of the debt I've gotten myself into.
Yeah, so they're upset
Oh.
that Elfin is like, don't buy this, this is a scam. And they're like, I need to get out of debt, shut up. That's what they're saying.
Well, it's funny because Elfin's
not
response is...
exactly the best response, you know.
Well, because Elfin's replying to it and saying, don't put yourself in debt for something
That's
like
an
this.
insane amount. Yeah.
And then you go to her page and it's like, so I put myself in debt for this, and somebody else should go into debt for me.
Please
Like,
go into
look,
debt.
you know, I think it's one thing,
So
and maybe
cut off
try
a third
to.
revenue? Yeah, that's a thing. Like this, she could make money off this, and she's kind of...
I mean, 2K
It's
followers
so
on Twitch,
blatant.
you can kind of make something off of that.
I mean, I
It's
make
so
money off
blatant what this
YouTube.
is. It's so funny.
Frick, I make a half decent bit of money from YouTube and Twitch. I'm not doing very well right now due to my constantly being sick, making it hard to stream. But it's whatever.
Well, yeah, like I've got about her number of followers on YouTube, and just from like, I make about 100 a month alone just from ads, from YouTube ads. That's paying
YouTube
you
ads,
down a
that's not
little
bad.
bit. It's not a huge in a lump sum, but like,
Not bad.
Yeah, that's true.
Oh, also, I want to note again for any aspiring VTubers, V-Roid is a thing.
yeah.
I know it's not
V-Roid is a
sexy or
thing.
glamorous, but that's
You can
where
do a lot
I
with
started.
V-Roid.
You
Listen,
can make some cool
here's-
stuff with V-Roid.
Here's what I'll tell you. Starting out with
I was
V-Roid,
first
yeah,
messing
it's
around with V-Roid.
it's not gonna be sexy, trust me, I know, but like when you're willing to put 5 minutes of like dipping your toes into it, you actually can do a decent chunk of stuff with V-Roid. It's kind of crazy.
You can make
just
some
kinda
stuff that you actually feel genuinely proud of. I actually do still feel fairly proud of my old V-Roid models, like my earliest,
Yeah, I mean,
my earliest V-Roid.
I know a Filipino girl. Now, granted, she spent a lot of time like jumping into Blender and shit. Her model started out as a V-Roid model. It looks like something that could have jumped out of like a custom model,
Oh, one
but
of
it's
my
still like a
chat.
base. It's still like a base, fucking V-Roid model.
Yeah, one of my chat just said V-Roid, or just do the whole make a VRC chat model and run it in the VNyan.
Yeah, you can do that
Or-
too.
That's another way
Or
to do it.
PNG tuber.
Yeah.
Hey, that's how I started.
what I
Everybody
was doing
here
at
who
start,
knows
too.
me knows that's how I started it.
Like, like everybody will sit down and be all
My
like,
YouTuber model cost me about $70, and it was like 18, I think. Pick like portrait pictures, different expressions and stuff, and like flapping ears and stuff. And I just used OBS and hotkeys to freaking puppet it. It was a wild time.
Also, I missed this one. Magma for 8 months. I still don't get why this personal disagreement turned into an entire drama. Because people don't like Elfin for some reason. And they always want to
people
start
Well,
shit
they
with
do.
her.
Elven, it's true. But thank you. I just want to stop by and say happy 100th episode. You made it. It's all downhill from here.
Oh,
I'll
yeah.
talk to you guys later.
Bye, Ava. You have a good
Goodbye.
one.
That is true. It is only downhill.
But I'm stuck on her saying willing to set up a payment plan, and all I have to say is if some poor fool is dumb enough to set up a payment plan for a secondhand VTuber model, they have bigger problems. Yeah, I mean,
Yeah.
maybe.
Also, then comes the question of, okay,
What happens
when's
if
the
they
money
stop
exchanging
paying?
hands? When do you get the model? Do you get the model the moment that you do it, and then you set up the payment plan, throw in your first payment, and then just refuse to go forward? Where's the thing to keep the person going here?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Is this just about reserving it? In which case we'll do that, and then like, what if that happens if they stop midway through? Do you have to give the money back? What if they just suddenly go, I'm not really feeling it anymore? Sorry.
Yeah. But, I mean, that's
It's just-
all
it's a-
I really had on this girl, just because, like... look, I'm not trying to hate on her. I really am not. But it gets on my nerves when you have all these people backing her every dumb thing she says up. And it's like, well, now I kind of feel like I have to hate on her. Because all of you are too stupid to, like, just leave this alone. You know what I mean? I don't know.
I legitimately want to know who's supporting this girl doing these like heinous bad choices of money and laugh at them.
Yeah. Also, Internet Zen Master for 5. Akura is clearly unfamiliar with the concept of sunk cost. VTuber models and channels are basically non-transferable, at least from the outside looking in. Yeah, it becomes very difficult to sell it, and as price goes up, it becomes more and more difficult to sell it. Because now you're trying to sell to somebody who has already made it, and somebody who has already made it already has that stuff.
Yeah.
Not to mention taking somebody else's OC tends to. We've already established it's awkward.
Yeah.
Yeah. Boy, I've never really understood adoptables.
I never understood it either. I guess maybe it's just for the people who just lack the ability to envision anything in their mind.
Thank you, Sly, for the gifted membership on the channel. Whoever gets it, make sure you say thank you.
But the other thing I wanted to, because like I said, Chad, I had tons of random shit that we could touch on today. So the other one is the Twitter girlies are kind of coping really hard right now. And I can't show the video. At least I don't think I can. Here, I'll show it to you guys first, and you can tell me if we can show it.
Twitter girlies.
Do you think we could get away with showing this?
No.
That's what I thought.
No, I don't.
That's why I'm glad it has it like this. So they saw it, chat. So for those of you who don't know, Love in Deep Space is a gacha game that is centered heavily around women, which is fine.
It's a
There's
women
nothing wrong with
gacha.
that.
Is there an emphasis on the word deep in deep space there?
Yes. So
Yes.
we called it out when it started. All like the gacha guys called it out. Was, look, this is, you call us gooners all the time for like Snowbreak and Nikkei. This is just female goon game. And they were like, no, it's not a goon game. It's not a goon game.
Women are worse about gooning.
A week later, they found out that the Love in Deep Space had a period tracker in it. And it would, your preferred boy would come and comfort you when your period started. And talk about, you know, like...
That is incredible. Oh my god.
Do you want a boyfriend to do that to you?
And
just have some difficult times is all.
recently, and you can see this person says, now the porn rotted and raging incels are gonna bully us and throw around the word gooner. Like, no, our dictionary of gooner is different than yours. So Love in Deep Space, with some of their new like skins and stuff, the characters are just having sex. Like, it's not implied. It's not like in Nikke where, like, it fades out and it comes back and the characters make some suggestive comments that imply something might have happened. No, it's just straight up animated porn. And
Not just any.
They're still sitting here and going, it's not a Gooner game, guys. It's tasteful. What are you talking about?
Well, it's not just any sex. It's like it's like extreme yaoi. Like, I had to look away when you showed me that. I was like, what the fuck? This is straight up yaoi right now.
I'm gonna be honest. I kind of didn't really fully understand what all was going on because of the lighting. So it made it look. It just like I could very like I got the idea of it. Look, the thing is okay. So the problem is that women aren't told that their gooning is bad, and so they try to hide away from the fact that they are gooners. That's the problem.
And you can see like this first reply on here, totally different. In 90% of the cases, we don't put the characters in degrading or humiliating situations just for pleasure. There's a difference between erotic content and pornographic unhinged media, and that's what most men consume in their games. Pun. Most female gooner content includes either rape, animals, or some mix of the two. And you're gonna look me in the face and say that men's stuff is degrading.
Okay, but Mizu, you have to understand. It's different when it's just Nikke from the girl's perspective.
Yeah. And like these ladies are super upset with it because they see gooner as like an actual slur. Meanwhile, everybody else is like, we're not hating on you. We're just saying it's a gooner game. Just admit it. Like
join the Gooner Brotherhood. It's okay. We won't make.
Dude, I don't think gooner has ever been a word actually used with like zero irony.
Yeah.
Well, you see it as a slur? Are you kidding me? Like, I kind of remember when the word was first popping up, and it was just like, you know, like, okay, just.
Yeah, like the second reply on here has it right. There is nothing wrong with it. Just don't be a hypocrite about this not being a Gooner game, and that it's better than your Gooner game, because at the end it's all the same Gooner content. And acting as if women don't have male equivalent of lolicons, which are Shotacons.
Okay, Atari makes a very good point here. Men's elf tag is just orc tag for women.
True. But yeah, it's like just admit it. It's a Gooner game. You're straight up just having sex at this point. I don't understand. Like what? That's the thing. That some people pointed out. Love in Deep Space is still rated like PG-13 or some shit on the App Store.
Seriously?
Yeah.
How?
After seeing that shit?
And yet, it's one of the big gacha games right now is I think it was Blue Archive has actually gotten like an R rating at this point. And Brown Dust they're pushing for like an NC-17 rating.
I'm gonna be honest, it probably should be. Probably should be.
But I'm just saying, like, did you look at Love in Deep Space and it's like, what the fuck are you on? What are you smoking? Internet Zen Master for 5. The Hear Me Out section of Barnes & Noble is literally every Monster Girl-based harem literary male fantasy title.
Oh, fuck, man.
Yeah,
and yet Uma Musume is 18 plus. Is it? They don't even allow you to lube the horses, though. It's illegal.
Literally, in Japan, they will sue you.
It's probably rated 18 plus more so as a CYA tactic, if that'd be my best guess.
Possibly.
I would assume it'd be rated that because of the gambling.
Oh, Uma Musume is 18 plus because horse racing is considered gambling. Fair.
I freaking hate how horse racing has just ruined gambling for us. Gambling used to be a respectable thing, and then these freaking horse racing people came in and tried to force their way into the industry.
Yeah. But you know, we're at the point where like women gacha literally just has straight up sex in it. And with the sussest game I can think of is definitely Brown Dust 2. Still doesn't have sex in it. None of them do.
Dude.
None of the male Gooner games on
Nothing mainstream, at least.
Yeah, the closest you have. No, none of them have sex, actually. The closest you have is there was one called, like, Seven Sins or Seven Sins Ecstasy. And that one actually had all of the girls getting naked. Still no sex in it. Girls got naked, never had sex with anybody.
That's funny.
For what it's worth, it is a lot easier when it's just two guys, though. Like, to hide everything going on.
No, it's a guy and a girl.
Oh, well, never mind.
It's the guys are the gacha characters, and the girl is like your captain type character. Time and an Action does have scenes, but of course, so the Time and an Action, I don't think has like actual sex scenes in the fighter version in America. There's two Taimanin games. The Taimanin that was Japan only does in fact have a lot of porn in it. The Taimanin that is over in America, Time and an Action, doesn't have any sort of pornographic scenes in it.
Mm-hmm.
Does get very lewd though. Actually, I don't even think it has nudity in it.
Isn't Timon in that series where all of the girls are ninjas and they get corrupted and turned into sex slaves?
Yes.
Okay. I'm remembering it correctly then.
They like all the shows do the lose endings basically.
Yeah,
but
yeah.
It's supposed to be like there's a way to just win because you are like a captain type character.
That's what I thought.
Action Time doesn't have anything except implied scenes. Yeah, that's what I thought. I was like, I mean, I played it for a while. I don't know if they changed it. If you do ever want to play Taimanin, though, I do kind of recommend the Action Taimanin on Steam because it's a spectacle fighter, kind of. Spectacle fighter beat-em-up sort of thing. It's actually pretty fun.
Rage would like to come in for a few minutes.
As long as he's good.
All right,
Internet
Rage,
Zen
you
Master
gotta
for
curb
5.
your-
The Taimanin games started as porn games. When did they become a gacha game? There's two Taimanin gachas. The one in Japan is like an actual pornographic game. I don't know if it's still going. The one that's available in America is a spectacle fighter beat 'em up. Zero Era. What is Zero Era?
Hello. Oh, I know Zero Era.
Is not ringing a bell.
I can't like explain it to you because I'm dumb, but I did want to say.
Oh, it's a Shota.
First, of course it is. I did want to say I got a couple things. First off, Mizu, if you check the side chat, would you kindly, if you'd mind throwing that video up? It's only a few seconds.
Oh,
I don't want to get copyright struck.
You won't get copyright struck. Go, Occo, go click the damn video and watch it on your own. It's not gonna get you copyright banned.
I'm looking through the Zero Era page. It said there was supposed to be like a release this
music
year.
tends to be the thing that hits you more often than not.
Besides, I thought it would be perfectly apt for the conversation that was being discussed. Because, you know, basically Mizu just showed you the fantastical world, Occo. The fantastical world of gay sex.
Well, he didn't show it on screen. That's the difference. Although people are telling me that the deep space scene isn't actually gay.
That's what
It
I
looks
told
gay.
you. It's a female character.
Oh, it's
But I don't care.
Oh, yeah.
I don't
fair.
care. I'll
It
still
looks
say gay.
Listen, it looked kind of gay to me. All right.
You have to understand. You have to understand. It's not gay because it's a female character. Just because she has that man jaw doesn't mean anything.
Exactly.
And the only other thing I wanted to say, also hello chat, I just simply wanted to say congratulations, Occo and Mizu, on your 100th episode! Woo!
Okay, don't blow out the chat's ears.
Yeah. Be good.
Suffer, chat!
No, don't suffer.
Ugh.
Here you go.
But
Occo.
hell yeah.
Okay, yeah, that is a female. Never mind.
Oh yeah, that is okay. Yeah, that is
For a second, I was like, that looked like a man's
So they were-
jaw.
Yeah.
I was kind of just going with every. Dang, you just always guard up all day, every day.
So they were all like super hypey about the fact that his body tattoos glow when the cream pie comes.
Oh
Is that the only time, or like that's a very specific
it's got
thing?
14 million views.
What has 14 million? Okay, now you gotta send it to me. I'm curious.
You can see it.
It's in
He's
the,
just streaming it.
in the stream.
Oh, okay. Sorry, I wasn't looking at your stream. I'm an ass. What the fuck am I looking at?
This
Again, for a
is
moment, it
the
looked like
totally not Gooner female gacha game.
Oh.
Well then.
again.
No, okay. So I have some questions.
Again.
Like you can see
yeah.
it here. Now the porn-rotted incels are gonna bully us and throw around the word gooner. Like, no, our dictionary of gooner is different with yours. They're having sex. Just straight up, they're having sex. What are you talking about?
I need to understand how it works as a gameplay mechanic.
Wait, no. One second, I gotta ask one thing. Hey, Mizu, I'm gonna need a favor from you. Can you please send me that tweet? I'm bullying a certain fucking ferret who decided to gush about that game to me.
Have they been playing Love in Deep Space?
She's been playing it nonstop.
No,
She's
here.
deep in.
I'm gonna tell you something that is.
Don't say the word deep.
So I'm gonna tell you something that's so much worse because this is just sex. I actually think this is the least degenerate part of this game. When the game first came out, in its first week, people found out it had a period tracker in it. And
yeah, she told me about it.
Yeah, your favorite male character would come and comfort you when you were on your period, and oh, sweetie, kind of shit.
Literally, she showed me. I'm not saying who it is. Anyone who knows, don't be a snitch. But I'm just saying, she literally was like, "Oh, look, he's comforting me," and I'm just like, I didn't need to know this information.
Wait. Was that her telling you that it was her time of the?
No, we were talking about it, and then it came up, and I guess it was fucking happenstance, and I was like, okay, thanks. I didn't need to know this.
Seems like an invasive use of data. Not really. If you tell them, here's the thing. I think it used to be that it could guess, and I think women got upset. So it was just one of those things where you opt into telling. So if you opt in to tell it when your time of the month is, and then it like says, hey, it's your time of the month.
Yeah,
Pat.
Yeah, no, if I remember correctly, chat, this isn't invasive because, again, you have to, for this to happen, you would have to put your time of the month in. So it's optional.
That's weird, man.
I don't really know for sure how most games would even be able to determine what your time of the month is.
To be honest with you.
No, as in, Shiroi, as in there's like a calendar thing.
Oh, I know. Like I get the general, I get the idea. I'm just more so thinking obviously it has to be voluntary because I don't know how you could just guess it in a gacha game. Like what would change? It's not like YouTube where maybe there's something some sudden changes in what your
hormones
what
are
content you're watching, and they kind of get guess based off of that. Yeah, that's its own thing.
I've been racking my brain.
Does Google know when your periods happen?
Well, see, here's the thing. You know for a fact that there can't ever be a male equivalent of the one, because I don't think there would be a male equivalent besides just a woman saying, hey, it's been a while since you've taken care of business. Do you want to take here? I'm gonna
Well, actually, I was gonna say, Occo, apparently, and I learned this from a super reliable source, but apparently Google can actually tell when you're gonna go poop.
Wait, what?
Yes.
How?
From your viewing habits and such, they know when you go into the bathroom, and then on top of that, they can also find out other things, like probably when you decide to beat your schmeat and stuff.
How? Because I don't even use that. What? This is a conversation that probably shouldn't be on this podcast.
Yeah, it's Facebook, not Google. Nah, Fessy, it's both. Like, look, they all share the same fucking info. And
You,
yeah,
think,
it's
you,
creepy.
think you think Mark Zuckerberg doesn't know when you're in the mood?
Pretty
You
much.
think he won't use that against you if he ever is alone with you in a place for an extended period of time?
Well, I think right now he's more focused on making sure the government doesn't get up into his business. Maybe he's offering some meats to President Trump right now.
But yes, enjoy,
Smoking
chat.
meat,
Enjoy
Trump.
that horrifying info. And now you understand why anyone who is into high-tech data securing and all that, or, in the CIA and such, spoiler alert, they tend to not
You're in the
have a lot of
CIA?
tech in their house for
So
a
you're
specific reason.
telling me that in the event that they're gonna raid my house, they're actually probably more likely to do it while I'm using the bathroom.
100%, yes. They're going to get you while you're gooning.
Wow.
But yeah, no, I just wanted to bring that up about Love in Deep Space, because it's so funny when the girlies are like, "Oh, we're not gooners, though." It's like, yes, you are. Just
Oh, yes, you are.
let it happen.
Some women are way worse about it than a lot of
Mizu,
women.
no, don't use those words. They're going to say you're a rapist.
Fine.
Pooping is for the quartering? Oh, gosh. Chat,
On
we gotta save that
stream.
for my streams. Yeah, exactly. Wrong stream, chat.
But here, I'll bring up the other thing that's been going on this week, which is this really retarded drama over Anata, which is, it's a gacha game that is like Grand Theft Auto, except you're playing as the police and you can go around and arrest people.
Oh, that's awesome. So, like, are the different, like, characters you can summon different cops?
Okay, I'm assuming this game is Chinese. Can I shove a guy into the euthanasia van?
Oh, gosh.
So the big thing people are talking about it is the only part of it that's gacha is cosmetics. You get all the characters by like default, or maybe not by default. You might have to earn them, but all the characters are free to play basically. So you really are just getting cosmetics out of it. So most
That's
people
pretty
don't
good.
like calling it a gacha because gacha kind of implies that you have to get like new characters or weapons through like
Correct.
gambling.
Mhm.
But
If
people
it's
are
just
super mad
cosmetic.
about it because of this clip, because they say they stole the animations from the Spider-Man game.
Also, the other controversy I heard about this, correct me if I'm wrong, but isn't it that they also copyrighted some game mechanics in this game?
No.
Patented, but yes.
Patented. Okay,
I
thank you,
don't.
Shirley.
Or maybe not yes. Sorry.
Oh,
That's me being
I can see what you mean, Mizu.
This
They
is
show it
almost
down
like
here.
Wait.
That is literally looking like the Spider-Man animation.
Miles
What the
Morales, is that you?
So here's the thing that a lot of people ignored about this is Insomniac is owned by Sony, right?
Yeah.
Anata is only being released on the PlayStation console and PC.
Well, there's your answer then.
Wait. Here's my next question. What studio made Inada?
NetEase.
NetEase? Okay.
They are
And
currently the ones making Marvel Rivals.
okay, so they made this game. Insomniac made the Spider-Man game. Okay, well then it's not really ripping off because studios share tech and animations all the time.
Yeah.
For those,
Also,
just to give a
Some people have
Go on.
pointed it out, but the Insomniac Spider-Man actually did not come from the Insomniac Spider-Man. It came from Prototype.
yes. Oh, and to point out something, so this is actually a lot more common than people actually are aware of. Great example that I can give as an old fuck. Ratchet and Clank and Jack and Dexter. Ratchet and Clank, Insomniac. Jack and Dexter, Naughty Dog. They literally were like one room apart from each other
like
and
Gooper,
help. Yes, and they helped each other out so much to the point where when Uncharted were working on realistic whip physics and Insomniac couldn't figure it out for Ratchet and Clank 3, they then took that data, ported it in to have a boss to have that, but still kept the weird physically modified whip physics for the plasma whip. It's quite interesting, but weird.
Well, so we also have this one that people are comparing it to the Venom power from the Spider-Man. Again,
they gonna feel my venom.
This came from Prototype first.
Yeah, I was gonna say, I'm pretty sure that's a move in Prototype.
It's 100% from Prototype.
I would like to comment though that I feel like I'm gonna be honest, the aesthetics here just feel so weird and just off.
A little bit, yeah.
I'm gonna be honest, like you kind of have this aesthetic and it's like I don't feel like this works.
This is Temu anime Prototype.
And
that's my only complaint here.
Well, I will also point this out. This person posts this picture from Can Confirm. Today I asked the Anata devs at the Tokyo Game Show about possible conflicts with Spider-Man plagiarism complaints. They told me there's no issue for similar reasons. And then down here is Permaband. To answer your question in the second paragraph, Anata is heavily advertised and marketed by Sony.
No, yeah, if Sony is backing them, there's no issue. It's already it's not a problem whatsoever. And if there was possible worries of conflict, it was solved possibly months or even years in advance before this game even came to the public's notice.
Exactly, because again, as I said, studios actually share data files a lot more than you'd know, especially if they're owned by the same fucking company.
Or advertised even.
Precisely.
But yeah, it's
advertised. They have some sort of ownership, in my personal opinion. Yeah.
It's something to point out because, like I said, it's done by NetEase, which are currently doing Marvel Rivals. So they are directly connected to Marvel, which Spider-Man's a part of Marvel now. It's a whole thing. Yep. And they're directly connected to Sony. And I had people trying to argue with me, but there's no proof they're connected to Sony because there's been no public statement about a deal.
Fucking.
A game like this does not release on just PC, mobile, and PS5 unless there's a deal. Like you can exclude Switch, right? Because some companies just don't want to bother with trying to make it work on Switch. But if you're not releasing on Xbox and PlayStation, only one or the other, you have a deal with one of them. 100%.
Well, it's not even that. It's further than that because, again, it's like, motherfucker, they already got a deal with Snowy because they're doing Marvel. They have fucking Spider-Man in Marvel. That's the deal, you dipwads.
Yeah,
NetEase is the Sony Chinese subsidiary. Wait, does Sony in China own NetEase?
So NetEase is also doing Destiny Rising, which is another.
Oh, that's fun.
Wait,
Sony.
Does Sony own NetEase?
I would need to look that up. Hey, Mizu, look that up. You're my Jamie now.
NetEase and Sony have a business relationship centered on music. NetEase Cloud Music distributes music from Sony Music Entertainment in China. Following a 2021 direct licensing deal and a 2021 investment by Sony Music in NetEase's music service, they are also jointly invested in the live streaming tech startup Maestro. I mean, they're working closely together, it looks like.
Yes, they're working closely, but that is not a subsidiary relationship.
Yeah, that's more of a partnership.
Yeah. But that's still close enough that they literally rub shoulders with each other so much that they can probably be like, yo, we're going to make this. You cool with that? And they'd probably be like, yeah, that's whatever.
Yeah, so they're technically together, but only in their music sector.
Yep.
That does not apply to the whole company.
No.
Yep.
Regardless, if NetEase is working on this and they've worked on other projects that involve Marvel, I highly doubt there's going to be an issue. Again, these are conversations that are had months in advance, and again, unless you're like Nintendo and Power World, I doubt it's like an issue. I just don't see why.
Power World is just completely disconnected from Nintendo.
So
yeah, they're not even connected. That's another thing.
So funnily enough,
Like, that's
for,
an
like,
entire
some of the-
situation.
Well, like some of the side points on here with the NetEase thing, it seems like Sony and NetEase are kind of teaming up a little bit to try and challenge Tencent's kind of control over
their
China.
partner. Yeah, exactly. They're in a partnership and they're working closely, but no one owns the other yet.
NetEase owns Quantic Dream.
That's
Really?
not surprising.
They own David Cage.
It says NetEase received an investment for Polish VR studio Something Random and acquired Quantic Dream in August 2022.
David Cage is owned by NetEase. That's funny.
You want to know who else is owned by the Chinese?
Why does that sound right to me?
Something Wicked Games has a NetEase investment in their company to the tune of $13 million.
Lamau.
A former
But,
Capcom producer established his own company with NetEase's backing. NetEase is a strategic investment with Rebel Wolves, which is founded by the former CD Projekt Red employee Konrad Tomaskowitz. I probably butchered that, but I don't care.
You're an American, don't matter.
And NetEase owns a Norwegian fitness startup. What the fuck are you? What are you spending money on?
Dumb,
They have money to
hello.
They have money to spend.
And
Not even money to
everything.
spend, you sillies. It's called good business, all right? It's like what I'm going to do with Lucky Ian gun manufacturing. You put your fingers in all the pies. So if
Listen,
something
you get
goes
a gun
belly
with my
up,
face on it, I want the first one.
oh, absolutely. And also we're going to try and make a deagle, and Mizu will have your butt be on the gun.
Wouldn't that make it a bugle?
Can mine be a Glock? I'd be fine. I want mine to be a Glock.
NetEase owns the company that makes Age of Empires. And apparently the company that made Age of Empires also worked on Halo Infinite, so...
And also, since no one let me say it, I'm going to say it. The other person that's owned by the Chinese that's very funny is American McGee. And I don't know if y'all know who that is. That's the person that made Alice Madness Returns. And Bad Day LA.
I hear the name
still haven't
American
played it.
McGee, and I know for a fact that is 100% Chinese.
Yeah.
Oh yeah.
Well, that's the sad thing is he's off in a boat in the South Chinese Sea, but it's like, bro, I recall him saying something. It's like, oh, things aren't as bad over here as they are in America or something like that. I can't remember what this was in relation to, and I'm just like, my brother in Christ.
None of you pull the camera back just a bit, you'll see the soldiers pointing guns at it.
So,
Yeah, I was going to say,
little
you
off
see the
topic.
concentration camp.
so chat, I will give NetEase points on this, because I'm reading through their Wikipedia page. A majority of what they put money into is letting industry veterans that are leaving their studio start up new studios.
Yeah, with strings attached. Come on, let's be real here.
Well, no, my
we
thing
know
is
the
they're
play.
not buying up other companies. They're building new ones, typically with the creators from other companies at the heads. I mean, obviously there's going to be strings attached. They're funding them.
So
But it doesn't look like they're
fucking-
doing much acquisition. It looks like they're doing a lot more startup.
I
I mean-
DreamWorks.
I actually respect people that do more startup more than people who just do acquisition.
Well, exactly. I was just going to say, why would you waste your money buying a company that is slowly killing itself, and when you can instead, they're chasing away all the talent, so you can just pick them up for pennies on the fucking dollar.
Well, wasn't that
My
what happened with
understanding-
DreamWorks?
Pretty much.
Because DreamWorks is
My
like
best-
a bunch of former Disney people.
Correct.
My best guess is that you do that because you want the you want to buy the audience, not really the actual you don't care about the company, but you care about its audience.
Correct. And so,
you basically buy a built-in audience in that case.
well, yeah, especially if you've got some star power behind you. Again, these are industry veterans. So people hear, oh, this is the creator behind this game I like, the creator behind fucking Witcher, whatever. Then people want to go to that because, oh, this was the original guy. Let's see what he makes. And again, as I said, if I want to get into schizo theory, why would they buy the titles or, all these game companies that they injected this cancer into? you know, just have the poison the water supply, watch the studios die, collect the good talent, leave the rejects over there to fuck up the studios, marathon, and ta-da!
Doesn't Tencent own all of Ubisoft's IPs now?
So
Pretty much.
Yeah.
Do y'all remember Pokemon Quest? The little like
I
pixel art
can't
Pokemon
remember.
game.
Specifically.
Nope.
Somewhat.
There's this little cute pixel art Pokemon game called Pokemon Quest, and I don't even remember what the gameplay was like, but it was mostly on Switch. Apparently, NetEase was contracted to release a version of that in China, which apparently was special because it is the first Pokemon game released in China.
Oh, that's funny.
Also, what's apparently funny is the NetEase version is the only one that gets regular updates. The Nintendo version is dead. So
Oh.
I don't know what the fuck is going on there, but
What the
Sounds
fuck?
like Nintendo. to
Those
me.
new updates are very wild, I imagine. You know, doing quests for Chairman Mao and all of that.
Listen, you know how China is. Do you want to know what's crazy? China has so much more shit in the China version of Minecraft than the American version of, or like the global release. Like the China version of Minecraft has monkeys. I want a fucking monkey in. I want
The
monkeys in
Chinese
Minecraft.
version of Minecraft is extraordinarily bizarre.
It is. It's so weird.
It's like it is unironically its own game at this point.
If I get the Chinese version of Minecraft and I make the Taiwan flag, does my computer just explode?
That's
Or does a hitman
No,
come to my house and kill me?
Actually, they send a hit squad to your house. It's very efficient. Don't worry. They just put a bag over your head, drag you into a van, and you just get euthanized then and there.
Oh, this is funny. So the China edition has an anti-addiction mod installed.
oh, you're required to do that in China.
Yeah.
Anti-addiction mod.
But it is a free get. It's free, so you don't have to pay for it.
Minecraft is cheap anyway, so I don't really know what the issue there would be.
This stream is now banned in China.
Fine by me.
Dang it! I was hoping they'd at least take freaking Splinter Cell, so we might have a chance of getting a new Splinter Cell game.
But it's all this is funny to me.
No, 100%.
Oh fuck.
Where these people will do anything but make a new Splinter Cell game.
I mean,
They'll make an animated series for Splinter Cell.
Night, Jody.
I mean, good night. I was gonna say, Naughty Dog literally had a license to print money with all their old stuff, and yet they decided to nuke Uncharted, go put all their eggs into the basket of Last of Us, and look where that's gotten them.
So real quick, Sly Maverick, thank you for the gift membership earlier. Massive Doge for 5. Deep Dark Fantasy. Yeah, definitely.
Deep, dark fantasy.
Massive
Come here,
Doge.
college boy.
Massive Doge for another 5. It's kinda gay, Mama Occo. Crazy Koala Man, thank you for the 5. He did not say anything, but it's appreciated. Internet Zen Master
Cheers
for
to the koala.
5. Fingers in multiple pies. This is how Glock ended up with horse reproductive product as their best source
alright.
of funds.
I have a statement on that one.
Let me read Wolfsbane's,
Have you
and then you guys are
okay.
gonna have to explain this to me because I have no idea what that entails.
I can't explain.
I can explain it.
So Wolfsbane for 5. All right, I'm joining the VOD gang. Good night, everyone. I'll remember you all in therapy. Oh, and happy 100.
Thank you, Wolfspan.
Okay, so,
we all
Mizu?
appreciate it.
Yep.
Okay, so first things first, Mizu. Have you ever met a person you don't like?
I've met many people I don't like.
Yeah.
Have you ever met a horse you don't like?
I don't like horses. They're big and they're scary.
That's understandable.
Well,
No,
either way,
hang on,
Glock wasn't in
Shiroi, hang on. I can help you joke. Let me help you. Mizu, do you require lubricant?
What? For what?
Just yes or no?
I mean, it
Don't answer that
depends. Does
question.
she require
Trick
lubricant?
question.
Totally, 100%.
I mean, is she like a Ben Shapiro level lubricant?
Yes.
Mizu, you're a brony. Look, when I was a kid, I got like ran over by a horse, and I think it traumatized me because I'm scared of like actual IRL horses, and they freak me out.
Ponies and horses are very different, though. Ponies are
Exactly.
So what we were getting to is, listen, all we're trying to say is Glock has you covered if you need lubricant of a sort, because you can buy 10 gallons of horse cum.
But why?
Yeah, that's what I want to know. But
Okay,
why?
genuine question. Can you just buy that stuff online?
Yes, you can buy from Glock patented 10 gallons of horse cum.
Why? Why?
I can explain.
I need the version of Mari singing "There Ain't No Cock Like Horse Cock" now.
So the reason they got into this, if I remember correctly, is because the wife of the owner of Glock was into horse racing and, breeding horses. And so, well, fuck it. Okay, might as well make it a part of Glock so that way I can help you out in your endeavors. And so now they sell horse cum. Happy 100th episode, everybody.
Dietary supplement. That's disgusting, chat.
I mean, I hear it.
I mean, to be fair,
there's protein.
there's plenty of not safe for work comics that are revolved around that in some ways.
Oh, I'm sure you would know about that, Temp.
He is a true scholar. He knows.
Unfortunately, I cannot find it online to see how much it would cost.
Girthy banana for $2.
Girthy banana said.
I will read it. Horse semen and coke do sell well. Hell yeah. Schedule 1 reference.
Somebody clip that, please. Dylan, clip it. Specifically, just because Rage said it.
Look, my love for gold chip won't stop.
So before we dip, did you wanna touch on this this VTuber manager thing that I commented on earlier this week? Did you see it?
Yes, I did see it. Another VTuber manager trying to do the whole algorithm.
VTuber manager here. This hot take from a VTuber manager: if you're not growing, it's rarely the algorithm. It's your content, your plan, or both. People say don't do VTubing thinking on making this a career, or else you won't get too far, you will get frustrated. You can and you should think of doing it as a career if you want to. Of course, there are some howevers you should know before, and one of them is know what you were doing. Don't use hope as a strategy. Test, measure, adjust, repeat. Start with an honest audit, watch your own VOD end to end. You feel bored watching your own content? This is a problem. On stream, if you're bored, viewers are gone. And remember that editing isn't personally a flashy 60-second cut. Can't rescue a dull 3-hour stream. Don't hold on everything. God, I didn't. When I read this the first time, I think my brain did a lot of work, like picking up the slack. Jesus.
Yeah, I can hear it.
Don't hold on everything on edited clips. And when you are searching for an editor, find one that matches your personality. Don't look to a good fast-paced editor if this ain't your style. Ask for real feedback, not comfort. Sometimes it's hard to listen to a critic, but it's important. Listen and take notes of creators that you know that can be frank about your content. Plan like a business, form a hypothesis, run a test, read data, decide set weekly experiments across hooks, thumbnails, titles, segment order, schedule, or topic. Study successful creators and copy the pattern, not the file. What exact hook, title, thumbnail, topic, runtime, posting time, and CTA work out. I'd like to point out that literally everything he's describing right here is the algorithm.
I find this very frustrating as well because it kind of turns into just start making slop content.
It does.
Yeah.
Some of it does. It depends.
Copy what other people are doing.
Can I pop off, Mizu?
Give me a sec, I have to finish it.
Go.
So study flops with equal rigor. If the idea is strong but reach is weak, fix your SEO, keywords, title, thumbnail, the first 3 seconds, captions. If the idea is weak, kill it fast. Again, that's the algorithm.
No, 100%. That's just the algorithm.
Spend wisely. Gear and models are multipliers, not engines. Prioritize audio and a stable rig before a pricey model. And there goes another hot take. Pre-made models are not something to be ashamed. To be honest, it's better to start this way and see if live streaming is your business than spend lots of money on a model and discover that live streaming isn't your thing. Build community, not vanity metrics. Define your niche and reasons to return. A recurring bit beats random spikes, and stay consistent. The algorithm is an amplifier, not a savior. Create content that people finish and share. If you feel lost, you can reach me on DMs. I sell a service, but I also like to help anyone I can.
There it is. There it is.
Sells a service.
So,
I would like.
am I allowed to pop off now?
Let me do it first, right? So everything from like the top to here is algorithm. All of this is algorithm. You say ignore the algorithm. Literally, all of this is algorithm.
No, yeah, that's the thing that I think a lot of that's what tipped me off of this person was a fucking idiot. Number one, the algorithm is also just another good way of saying your audience, because when you are brand new to YouTube, or like, because I'm going to assume that this person is talking about YouTube as the algorithm, because there is no algorithm for Twitch.
Yeah, Twitch doesn't do that. Twitch is just raw numbers.
Twitch is sink or swim. You either live or you die on that platform, and you mostly just die.
There is an algorithm for TikTok, but you don't want to go to TikTok, so we're just going to go over to YouTube. When you start off at YouTube, you don't have an algorithm because you don't have an audience. So YouTube doesn't know where to put you. So YouTube has to learn where to put you in order to do that. And in order to do that, yeah, a lot of what he's saying is accurate. You need to have the right SEO. You need to have the thumbnails that match the content you're doing, and you need to know how to market yourself. After that, you do need to get like whenever somebody says, "Oh, you don't need to worry about luck," you kind of do. You have to hope and pray that like unless you go viral and you get enough people that see you go viral, you have to hope that somebody around you likes you enough to react to you or look at you or give you the time of day. Like, I do believe that, like, if I didn't read the Curse doc over a year ago, I probably wouldn't be where I was today. So it's just like, there's a reason why I climbed the way I did, and it's because I chose to do something that popped me off. And I really get upset when a lot of these people don't like, they just say, "Oh, you just got to do all this stuff right." It's like, no. You have to understand that there's a reason why some people pop off the way they do, and it's not because they did the algorithm correctly. It's like, not you can't just be Mr. Beast it up on all of this shit. That's not how it works. All right, go ahead.
So, I just want to say to this guy, go fuck yourself. Secondly, I'm kind of now curious to be a bit of a cunt and say, hey, let's go look at his channel. Should we go look at his channel, see his numbers? Just as a little funny haha. But
well,
also on the side
I joked about this with Alara, because if you don't know, Alara sold a content creator package thing. And the only success story in her entire thing was that Sephora Denoma girl. And the only reason she was successful is because her entire thing was like the drama stuff. And anytime she didn't cover the drama stuff, nobody watched it.
Well, I do gotta correct you a little bit. She was, she did drama, but she also did gotcha shit, and she was friends with Tectone before Tectone decided that trans people were stupid.
Yeah.
So, like, but you are correct, essentially. When she didn't do those two things, her content was dead. And that's probably why she quit streaming to go become a lawyer, is because she didn't do it, what made her views, and the views died. Because that's how it works.
There's some other like random stuff I have to point out about this guy's thing, particularly at the stop. And where is it? Somewhere in here he mentions like you need to be looking at like your metrics. If you're just starting out, you don't have metrics.
You've got none.
You don't have metrics, and it's going to depress you.
And that's why this is why I hate this kind of fucking shit. Because basically this guy is saying, don't be genuine. Just do what everyone else is doing. And it's like, are you fucking kidding me? Yeah, so don't stand out. You know, go do the bait pose. Go see how you feel doing the same shit everyone else fucking does, making the same garbage with the same attention-seeking thumbnails and the same attention-seeking fucking, names for your videos, and see how you feel. This is what kills people. This is what ruins authenticity, because all these people just copy the popular motherfucker, and then you don't get to see actual, genuine, authentic people. It becomes boring.
Yeah.
Why should I pick you out of the sea of other slot viewers who do the same fucking thing? That's why you guys are actually interesting. Because you have brains, you're able to say something that's actually fucking interesting, and you don't fucking do what everyone else does.
Well,
Fuck!
I've also got to
I'm
mention
gonna be honest.
this. There's a lot, because there are a lot of people who are like, maybe your content's just boring. Look, for every one person I watch who I'm like, you know what, their content's boring, that's probably why they're here. The other 30 people, it's like, yeah, you do about the same or better as most large accounts. And there's effectively no difference between you and somebody with 1 million subs, other than the fact that they can afford something new every month.
And that's the thing I wanted to touch on as well, is luck. I've said this to you two, and I'm going to say it to everyone here without fucking charging you. Luck is, to use soccer as an analogy, you practice over and over and over again, getting better and better, so that when you get that chance, you get that, the game-winning shot. If you fuck this up, your career's over. You are confident and you can hit the shot. Become the Pele. Become the whatever the famous fucking guy is now. That's what luck is. You gotta grind and then hope that one day the algorithm smiles on you and then blesses you and your video explodes, like what has happened to Occo, Mizu, Lumi, to everyone. It happens randomly.
Even though I know a lot of us don't like Pirate Software, but Pirate Software got incredibly lucky, and he actually talks about it. Like, when Pirate Software had 2 chances. His first chance, he fumbled it because he got raided by somebody and a bunch of people stuck around, but then his audience shrunk down to nothing. And he recognized that he had to make his next shot better, otherwise he would fade into obscurity. And so I do think that the reason why Pirate Software got as big as he was is because he recognized during his first shot that he was shit, and then he honed his skills and got better, and then when he got hit that second chance, he grew and people stuck with him. So it's just like, if you want, because I do think that there are points in people's lives. They may not be as big as everybody. You may not get 300, 400, 500, or even 1,000 people watching you at some point, but there's going to be a moment where you are put into the spotlight and it is go time, and you have to choose how you're going to act. So, yeah, go ahead.
I'm a good example of somebody who got one of those and then proceeded to fumble it hard.
It happens.
Yeah, I mean, and I don't think you don't just get one. I think some people get 2 or 3. But like, when it happens, you got to be ready to go, and you got to always make sure you're putting out what is good for you. And you should treat like every single video like it could be seen by the people that will give you the love and support.
Yeah. Well, and I've kind of brought it up before, but there's some large VTubers who make, millions of viewers. Go watch their stream. It is almost exclusively dead air. I genuinely have no idea like why anybody watches them when you watch it.
No, I know what you mean.
I love it when people are big because they're big and you don't know how they got big.
Yeah, and then I've seen other people, like I've told this story before, but I found a random dude on YouTube who's uploaded like a video every single day for like 7 years. His videos literally have 1 view, and I'm pretty sure that view is me watching through it and being like, what the fuck?
Jesus Christ!
And I'm not saying like his videos were amazing or something, but it's like he's done it this many times, and it's literally going absolutely nowhere. A big fat goose egg. It's not even like, 10, 20, 100 people watching his videos. Thousands of videos on this channel. A lot of them have like 1 view.
Yeah.
Everyone's saying congratulations, Mizu. You're that guy's #1 fan. Also, Noir777 donated $10. I would like to read this out. I remember when Occo tismed out last year, I unsubbed from him, and I later gave him another chance. Now he's one of my most watched streamers.
Bless.
Many people got big often because they're early adopters to the medium. Look at Fruit and Artemis of the Blue. Artemis.
Oh yeah.
Artemis got
Gay
lucky
shark.
because they were releasing as a shark VTuber the same week Gura debuted.
Yep. Gay
So-
shark.
So people were searching on YouTube shark VTuber, and Artemis's videos were coming up right next to Gura's.
Mm-hmm.
That is complete
that's just
luck.
lucky coincidence right there.
Yeah.
Yep.
It was
Now-
just absolute luck.
Now, again, just for, the dunderheaded morons in the back that aren't listening, yeah, we're saying that there is luck, but luck is two components to it. You got to be good. You got to grind to get there. So when you get that chance, you don't fucking fumble it.
Okay.
Yeah, I
always hate
think
when
a good
people
example.
get mad at that, and they're like, "Oh, so you're saying like my success is just luck?" It's like,
No.
well, first of all, not only am I not saying that, even if I was saying that, that doesn't mean you aren't doing good, right? Like something can be 100% luck, and you can still be good at it.
No, for sure.
Just like how I'm god tier at blackjack.
Sure.
Those sound like the
Go with
words of
that.
somebody who's lost a lot of money on blackjack.
I'm in debt to the Chinese mafia. Help.
Well, I think like
someone's getting married to a white man.
to double on what Mizu is saying, it's just like there is a component of hoping that you're seen by somebody. I think a really good example is like Asmongold decides to react to you. Asmongold reacting to you is the chance. If he reacts to you, great, fantastic. But if you don't do anything with that, the reaction really doesn't do anything for you if you've got nothing to add to it. Like, you've got to actually add value to the chance that you're being given. Like I said earlier, Pirate Software fumbled his first chance and then he made it on his second one. So if you're not interesting, people are just going to walk away from you. And I do think with some of these people that are big and they got big because they got that chance, I look at them and I'm just like, how the fuck are you popular? Because you are I literally could not understand. I literally just don't understand it.
Well, there's
Not going to try and be mean, but
some of
you
them
know.
piss me off because there's a couple of
Same.
them that they have talked about the fact that the only reason they got big was a bigger person like adopted them and basically gave them that opportunity. But then when people kind of ask about like, tips for improving or whatever, they're like, oh, it's all just hard work and determination. Like I got where I am through like all hard work. And it's like literally last week you told me how somebody with 2 million followers basically adopted you and shilled every stream you ever did.
Well, yeah, no, yeah, for sure.
So don't look me in the eye
yeah.
and tell me some bullshit about how it's just your hard work and determination.
And
You
you know
got
what?
adopted by
Even
success.
Even then, you may still not even make it.
Yeah, no, it's
Yeah, I
totally
mean, look
possible.
at iDubbbz.
No,
Well, I know
perfect
it's his own
example
fault.
is look at Hollow Stars over on the Hollow Live side.
No.
Look at
Good
them.
example.
That makes me sad. Listen, look.
It's gonna hurt them.
I like Hollow
Giga popped
Stars.
in my mind when you said that. That's what I'm talking about.
I know, but I don't know
Gosh.
Giga, but Yabba Dabba Doo, I know all that silly stuff. There were some pretty good people there.
Rage. Giga is V-Shoujo. Like, that's the problem is, like, nobody knew who the fuck Giga was. I'm sure a lot of people didn't know who Giga was until even after, like, V-Shoujo fell apart. That's because Giga was, like, literally picked up off the streets, put into V-Shoujo. And, like, you only know them because they were in V-Shoujo. Now, once they leave, I highly doubt anybody will know them for anything other than that
Well-
unless they get into another big corpo.
No, here's the thing, right? So, Rage, Giga talked about how, like, their very first stream was ridiculously successful. Like, they had thousands of people watching their first stream. And you're like, okay, well, how did that happen? Because they were adopted by Zentreya, and Zentreya was shilling their streams. And then they
Yeah,
go
okay.
around and they're like, oh, I'm so smart with marketing, and I'm just so successful.
Oh, yeah, I get what you mean now.
No.
Bleh.
You were adopted by Zentreya, who was already massively successful. Shut the fuck up.
By the way, who is a dude, chat?
Okay,
I guess
has
that's
that
being
been
censored right
confirmed or?
Yes,
Yes.
it's been confirmed.
Yes, it's been confirmed.
There is
I knew this 2 years ago.
There's an
Because
old
I know
stream.
somebody who supposedly knows Centrea, and he said that it is a woman.
It was.
No,
there are
Zentrea
rumors-
is 2 people. This was an old stream where they both showed themselves on camera, and they refused to say who was doing what part of Zentrea. But it was a male and a female, and they said, oh, one of us like plays the games and does the movement, and the other one of us manages all the text-to-speech stuff. And people came to the conclusion that the guy was Zentrea because for some reason, every time the girl would refer to the guy, she would refer to him as Zentrea, but the guy would never refer to the girl as Zentrea.
So people are kind
And they've
of
scrubbed that
erratic
stream from
figuring
everywhere,
out.
by the way. You can't find that
They
stream
have.
anywhere.
Not only
I
have they
have it
scrubbed it, they will
Wait,
copyright.
so how
strike it.
old is this info?
2 years.
Couple of years. So here's what I'll tell you. People are
Man.
speculating that the couple aren't together anymore, and that it's just one person. Which, you know, my personal opinion, I really don't fucking care if Zen is a dude. Hey, guess what? I'm a dude too. Nobody cares. But
that
like
they
the
lie about
problem. Well, it's that
Yeah,
they lie
lying
about it,
is
and then they
shitty.
copyright strike people to try and keep that information off the internet. And it's just like, the more you do that, the more that it makes me want to show the world who you are even more. Because I don't like dishonest people, and that's just dishonest as fuck to me.
It's absolutely shitty.
Like one. And what's funny is one of the things that people show to kind of like prove it is when like the woman used her real voice. She talked about the guy's birthday, and the birthday matches up with the birthday that Zen has every single year. So, like,
Or like, exactly. And you know, that's the more people are going to be annoyed because people hate it when you lie to them. People would rather you just be upfront. I mean, shit. Occo had a voice mod for a long time, and then Occo drops the voice mod because it was shit. And Aaron's like, damn, your voice is actually fucking attractive, and people still think you're a chick to this fucking day.
listen, you
Here
can't
you go,
say
chat.
that it's shit because
This is
spent
what I was talking with this
$500 on
artist
it.
about. I bought all my friends' womb tattoos.
Hey,
All
so
my friends' womb tattoos.
the next chocolates I send you, Mizu, are gonna have poison in them. Please eat them.
Okay, don't say that on YouTube, please.
At least you're kind enough to, you know, let him know so he can make an educated decision before taking your advice.
Why though? Look at them. I think they look good.
Yeah, Chad, I told Mizu, I was like, the next time I have the ability to use it on an art piece, I will.
Yeah.
I just don't know how.
I bought 8 different
Yeah.
womb tattoos for people.
Don't worry, Rage. The new model does not have one.
I don't even know if
Thank you.
Shiroi has looked at hers yet.
You bought Shiroi? What? I'm gonna bop you.
I'm sure Shiroi would like that. Put it on the lolly model. The lolly model has to get done first.
Hey,
I'm sure that the artist would be okay with it though.
artists, if you're watching this, hurry the fuck up.
Yeah, I got Atari 1, 2, and Shiroi, and Ava, and Royan.
I feel like Rage needs one now just to spite him.
I thought they looked good, chat.
Oh, I think
I ain't saying that they don't look good. I'm just saying I hate womb tattoos.
Here, let me see where it is. That
And if you get me one, I'm fucking putting something special in the mailbox.
this was the post by the artist that made me want to get them.
it's a good post.
Yeah, I
Yes,
thought they were
Chad.
really good
Mizu's
looking.
boyfriend has one.
You know, hide screen, and then I can scroll. Oh, no, actually, no, wait, it's sent to my email. Never mind.
Unironically, it made me want to get one, but I was like, you know what? I should save money. And I laugh a little inside because like Mizu just gets it for me.
And I asked everybody before I got them if it was appropriate.
Yes, as I have a human design, and if you put something like this on me, I'm coming to your house. I promise.
He's coming to play chess with you.
As just DM me on fucking Discord. I can send you whatever. I don't care. I never object to people doing whatever they want. I will bully you if you do it though.
Azahara does AI art, Rage. You know how dangerous that is.
Meh. I already get bullied by my talents. What's one more to the pile?
Yes, you do.
He's an editor.
Wait. If Az is an editor, Az, listen, my boy, I'm just saying. Can we YouTube poop Occo and Mizu and make them say funny things? I'm just
Might
saying.
have to pay him for it.
I will beat the man with money.
Is it gonna start turning into a freaking ghost show situation?
No, I would want it to be like those Skyrim YouTube poops.
Oh, hold
right.
on. Speaking of that, hold on, Rich.
I thought they all came out really good, though, chat. They're very pretty.
Like I said, I
I
like it.
agree. I like mine.
You're welcome.
Like I said, I think that you did good, and I will say what I said to you in DMs. Why is it people that are good at calligraphy and making insignias instantly are degenerates? Come on! You have wonderful art skills and can make amazing things! There's so much more to you than pornography!
I
Please!
think you forget that a lot of the artists at Disney also do lewd shit, and you just never saw it.
No, I'm aware of that, but counter, they were all Jews. What do you expect from us?
My favorite was that one random
Hi.
art book that apparently was going around the Nickelodeon offices when SpongeBob originally was coming out.
Holy shit. Sorry. Don Hato, Bull's womb tattoo has the Star of David on it.
I'm gonna fucking hurt you. I'm gonna hurt you, Don. I'm gonna fucking hurt you. Little shit.
Look, you gotta understand though, Rage. Even back in the distant past, people had to. That was the only way to really make do with what you had. You know, most people rarely would even so much as see a naked lady. You know.
I mean, if you want to be traumatized, did you watch the Chip and Dale Rescue Rangers movie?
By the way, chat, here's Atari's,
No.
because people are asking for it.
And no, chat, I do not have one.
Damp, I'm going to send you an email.
Oh.
Sorry, Sherry, did you say you did or did not see it?
I had not. No.
So apparently, now I might be getting things confused because I've taken too many smashes to the head onto concrete. But apparently, the artist for Chip and Dale Rescue Ranger made a prawn of the female chick getting her cheeks clapped by the bug. And they decided to canonize that in the movie.
Again, that's just a standard thing that happens a lot. Like this is kind of a common thing in a lot of
Here's Shiroi's, by the
in
way.
a lot of the film industry.
I think they came out very well.
No, yeah, I agree.
They came out nice, but that doesn't mean that I will not look at you disapprovingly
And then
and
this
give you
is-
backhanded compliments.
This is Royan's.
Oh, is it done?
Yeah.
Nice.
There's a lot of little details in here actually that he ended up making, which I'm actually kind of impressed with.
I feel like there is some risque art that you could get where like it's like a one panel comic where like the comic is just titled like something like Mizu convinced everybody to get a tattoo. And like nobody knew what the tattoo was until they got to the parlor and they already agreed and paid for it. So everybody just got one.
So chat, we have the little claws, Royan's little alligator claws on his hoodie thing, and the little spiky teeth from his alligator hoodie. But also, it's not just like two alligators here in the heart shape. They look like biceps because I told him that Royan liked fighting games. So he ended up making the alligator heads kind of look like, you know, somebody flexing. He put lots of work into these.
It's always nice to see all those extra details and artwork that some may consider to be questionable.
Also, Atari, if I see you with the tat, just so you know, you're not beating the allegations, and I'll bully you twice as hard.
And then this is
What
Ava's.
allegations?
Ava's
see,
Didn't
that
you
one
know, Shiroi?
reminds
He's the
me-
bottom.
But I say the Ava one reminds me of the Persona 3 Heart boss.
Doesn't
Hotel?
Mizu already have one?
I do, but I got a second
Yeah,
one from this guy.
Oh, I like
Well,
that.
I meant more so like, you know, if the person with the womb tattoo is the bottom, you know.
You were trying to say Mizu's the bottom?
Rude. Let's see, where did I put it? It's in here somewhere.
Look, I'm just putting 2 and 2 together. You gotta understand.
Look, you're probably right. However, I bully and call the bottom the one that has earned my ire the most.
Now, how on earth has Atari earned your ire?
I'll tell you after stream. Head pats.
I don't know where my original womb tattoo is. It's in here somewhere.
While this is going on, be sure to like the stream chat. Be sure to share it around. Clip it, do all those wonderful things, make the algorithm happy.
While you're looking, Mizu, breaking news from Carl Jobs. The recent Gerard video was unfortunately full of lies again. My next video will be a response. After experiencing my own public backlash, I sympathize with what he went through. It truly isn't pleasant. His persistent dishonesty is really baffling, though. I've made plenty of mistakes. There are plenty of things to criticize me for, and I will attempt to own them as much as possible. But for some reason, he felt compelled to straight up lie about things that are easily disproved.
Oh, well, you know.
As someone that actually watched the full video, I'm not going to say Gerard is the best person. He even says he's made some problematic decisions. But he's right. Technically, what they're doing is not illegal. And he had to show it.
Will say, 1, don't spoil the video, Tom. 2, I'm going to watch the entire video from the completionist tomorrow, chat, and we will go through it. And
I think I'm gonna choose to be evil, Occo, and I may call and see if I can get a special person to hop on and watch with you.
Who?
This is my current womb tat, by the way, chat.
Who do you think? Who do you think? They own hot sauce.
Ooh, nice.
Dude, Dude, there's no way you're gonna be able to get Billy Mitchell on stream with me. Nor would I even be sure if I would want Billy Mitchell on there with me.
I feel like Billy Mitchell.
Listen, if you're able to get Billy Mitchell to get on stream with me, sure. But like, if Mizu is there, Mizu will 100% pick a fight with him.
I know. I know. That's why I was thinking if it's just you and Billy, it would be funny because you can just heckle.
Yeah, if you're somehow
chat,
able to do it, I'll think about it.
It's kind of more specific to me.
Chat, you decide. Should I try and get Billy on?
Not gonna say yes.
Chat always gets to decide.
Chat's always going to say yes to that kind of thing in Rage. Again, I don't think that you're going to be able to do it, but have at it, I guess.
Look, I'll send him the message in chat. Just fucking feel free to ask Billy himself.
Oh, no, don't harass him. Don't do that. No, absolutely not.
It's not harassment. It's like, hey, you should go talk to this raging bull guy. He's schizo.
Don't do that.
Hold on. I'm going to counter this by saying Occo's planning to watch the completionist video tomorrow. Not the Carl Jobs one.
Not the Carl Jobs. Well, Carl Jobs' video is going to be out in a week or 2, probably even 3.
Gerard's came out today.
What I was going to say was there was a small amount of people that thought he had done something illegal. Most people were questioning it because they weren't sure. It looked kind of sus. However, this isn't going to deal... I haven't seen the video yet, but from what it sounds like is it's not going to deal with the big complaint everyone had, which was just, frankly, the fact that he wasn't being honest with everybody about what was going on.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's going to be the big problem.
That's not going to dissuade anybody. Everybody's still going to be like, okay, you didn't commit a crime, but my big issue was that I thought you were kind of a piece of shit. And that's not really changed by the fact you were legally a piece of shit.
Who was a piece of shit again? You talking about Jobs?
No, completionist.
Yeah, because he is a scumbag. Everyone is a degree of shit in this. And that's why it's like, fuck it. Why not just have fun laughing?
So, what the completionists do this time? Or is it the same as it?
He finally came back to address everything that happened.
Honestly, I stopped watching him a while ago. It's kind of like one of those things where it's kind of weird to hear that he ever left. I kind of figured he'd be one of those types of people that just,
well,
nothing ever happened.
After the shit that went on, he lost a lot of people that supported him because everybody thought that he was a scammer after Mudahar and Carl Jobs. Go ahead.
No, I'll leave it. It's a spoiler for tomorrow's video.
Oh, yeah. Thank you. Please and thank you.
But yeah, they'll cover over that. I don't know if I'll be there, but I might if Occo will have me.
Yeah, I'll have you there. I would love to. Like I said, if Billy Mitchell is there, you might want to stay out, but I highly doubt that's going to happen, so you're welcome to.
Also, really quick, Internet Zen Master for 5, why am I seeing this wall of text that can be boiled down to those who can't do teach from the manager? This is literally SEO and slop content, which was kind of my point when I read it. We have Noir for 10. Remember when Occo tismed out last year, I unsubbed from him, and later I gave him another chance. Now he's my favorite, most watched streamer.
Bless.
Internet Zen Master for 2, because rage, porn makes the moolah. And Internet Zen Master 5, rage, is there anyone you don't bully?
I can actually answer that. I don't bully Shiroi.
So you
because
love
Shiroi is...
Because we would shoot you if you did.
No, it's because Shiroi is wholesome and funny. And plays the games I enjoy.
I feel like you haven't watched enough of my stuff to say for sure on that one, but whatever.
No, I do. Oh, shush you. And secondly, I do bully lollies. I bully the shit out of Ava.
Yeah, but Ava's a lawyer.
Ava's a vampire.
There's lawyers. There's differences with lawyers. But chat, I think we've had a good night. Unless anybody else has something else to say.
No, I think we did pretty good. We've done this for 100 episodes. We've grown a lot from the beginning of the pond where we came from, and now you've transitioned from a fish to a literal puddle. I've gotten a 2D model. And now we've got a vampire that comes on occasionally. So I think we're doing pretty good.
Yeah.
I just want to say again, congratulations, you two. I'm proud to see how far y'all have come. It has been an honor to be your manager and to just see how far you've all come and to be actually here helping you out and participating in this journey. And I hope to be here for many more.
Well, you're doing better than the last one who wanted to turn this into slop content. Speaking of which, okay, I didn't say anything about this when it happened at the time because I just blocked and moved on. But recently, Paco pinged me on Twitter because he thought that and I don't know if I told anybody this, but Paco pinged me on Twitter because he's like, oh my, I am starting the next wave of AI generated talents, and I'm gonna use the knowledge. Excuse me, I'm gonna use the knowledge I gained from Occo for this. He's like, thank you, Occo, for all of the knowledge that you have given me. And I just I didn't reply. I didn't say anything. I just blocked him and moved on. But I was just sitting there this man is really trying to make me upset that I walked away. Because the big thing with Paco is just if you leave me, my knowledge will never be given to you again. And in my head, I'm just thinking, and that was part of the reason why I stuck with him for so long. Because I thought that his knowledge was so important that I could never leave him. And it was only after I left where it's just the FOMO of noticing it's just actually a lot of his stuff was shit that I could learn for free. And a lot of this shit is stuff that I could have known or researched on YouTube or asked other streamers that were close to both of us. And it's just like, this wasn't useful to me. And he's like claiming to be this like big guy that's just on the cusp of making it and just on the cusp of moving on. And it's just like, motherfucker, I appreciate the beginner lessons that you helped me out with. It definitely helps me out. But like, I don't appreciate how much of a dickwad you've been to me now. And it's just like, move on from me.
Yeah, it's called 1, he's a jilted ex-lover. 2, as chat said, so he's decided to become a slop content creator. So, congrats, yeah, you're doing great. You're a good businessman. You know how to sell the moon on a stick, but you actually got nothing when it comes to execution. Fuck
What's
you.
funny is he talked about like how he's going to do AI and it's going to be this big thing. AI, like even though AI is not like a dead concept right now, I don't think that in a year or two when he actually like boots this up and does what he wants to do, it's actually going to be relevant. I remember when he came to me saying, Occo, we need to sell NFTs of all of the members of our group. And I'm just sitting there thinking, what the fuck is that going to do? It goes into this whole thing about how if we sell NFTs and like we sell them at a low price, but we have like
He's a finance bro.
and all that kind of shit. And it's just like, I was his biggest talent. I was literally his biggest talent, and for like 90% of the time that I was with him, his only talent. Because there were other people that just left because they're just like, oh, he's not doing anything for us, and I was kind of like disillusioned at the time, just thinking, oh, they just didn't take what. And I like asked him, was like, why do you think they left? And he's like, oh, they didn't take what I said to heart. And it literally, I legitimately look back and think they probably just didn't do anything, or he probably just didn't help them at all, or give anything worth a damn. So I don't blame them. But
really quick, Villachan for 5. Congrats on 100, guys. Y'all have been great inspiration towards always improving my own content. Thanks. Also, Rage Womb Tats are the best.
I agree.
Wrong.
Steven for 2. Congratulations, guys, on 100 episodes and many more. And thank you, Douglas Diaz, for the 5 gifted memberships. It's much appreciated.
Much.
Woo! 5 gifted memberships. Let's go.
But no, I just thought it was funny that he's like, thank you, Occo, for all of this useful advice. And it's just like, what kind of like anime villain are you pretending to be right now? He's like, I don't fucking care. Like, what knowledge did you learn from me that you couldn't have already learned from the people that you claim to have these industry connections with? And it's just like, if you're telling me that you learned a lot from me and with me,
that says you didn't know jack shit.
Well, yeah, it definitely makes me feel like it, because like he was one of the guys that's just like, don't ever go into drama, don't do drama. And then like once I get into drama and I do well, he's like, oh, maybe there's something about this. And it's just like, so are you telling me that you just don't know nothing? You don't know nothing. So I don't know.
It's because he was a fucking moron. The guy thinks he knows it. This is what I'll tell you. You want some free advice, guys? Here's free advice. Go buy my college course on this. There is no set path for YouTube. None. You might find your success that you're a great fucking comedian. You might be a very good editor. You might be the next Seth Zintatch. Who fucking knows what the future holds and what the algorithm will smile on if you do it. Occo has found success in the drama. This is how it works. Don't fucking think there's a set path. Just literally do what you want. Have fun. As long as you're smiling and enjoying yourself, you're doing something right.
I miss when YouTube was a hobby.
Agreed.
I'm glad
Also,
that I can make
head
money
pat
from it
Shiroi.
now, but yeah, sure, I agree.
Everyone head pat the dragon, lolly.
I mean, everything just feels so inauthentic nowadays because of it.
A lot of it
Fucking
is.
true, yeah.
Anyways, I'm gonna send everybody away to another channel.
Where are we going today?
Avarice Incarnate. They have 8 people watching, so we're gonna just have like a big whooshy.
Oh, we're just gonna make them have a panic attack. Let's fucking go. Everyone, be ready. The squelchies are arriving.
Everybody, make sure that you make sure that you like the stream, because if you don't like their stream, it can actually hurt them in the algorithm. So
like their stream, show them love, and make sure to say that the Merchants Guild has arrived.
Do not
don't
say
say
that. Don't listen to Rage. He's gonna cause problems with people.
This is why Rage isn't allowed on, by the way. Well, this is why we tell him he's not welcome.
Like a
Yes,
genuine. Just tell them it's a tea raid.
Tea party. It's a tea party time.
Tea party works too. Anyways, good night, everybody. Y'all have a good one.
See ya tomorrow, chat.
Bye.
Shiroy and Tim want to say bye.
Oh, bye.
Bye.
I was like, goodbye.